Yo, 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 my people. I say, yo, my people. Top of the top. Peace and blessings to all my beautiful people out there. Yes, baby, it's the 8th day of the new year. It's January. It's Thursday, Throwback Thursday. And I hope before everybody got up and got their day started that they thank the big fella uh, for allowing them to see another day, breathing, open up their eyes, stretching, yawning, putting their feet on the ground, and remembering because of him all that is possible for us to get up and do that. Yes, always thanking God for another day. Shouts to everybody. Hoping that everybody's feeling blessed, appreciated, and thankful. Peace to all my travelers out there, everybody in their cars moving around, everybody going where they gotta go, going on a if you're going on a little light vacation, you might not be coming in town, going out of town, wherever you're going. Peace to all of y'all, all the kids going to school, Catholic school, public school, whatever type of school you in, don't matter. Safe travels to everybody. Let's all be aware of our safeties and try to not rush to where we gotta go. And just remember, no matter how important your job is, you are replaceable. Don't get it twisted. It's Thursday. Um, y'all know me already. We're gonna do our regular chop as always. Um, don't really have a word of the day. I know a lot of y'all be interested in it, but don't really have one for the day. So we just gonna chop it up. It's a big week. One more day is my day. You know what I mean? Birthday going down tomorrow. So, um, we just gonna talk, man. We ain't gonna get into no crazy shit. We just gonna talk. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So if you coming in, I want you to smash the like button on your way in and on your way out. Like, share, subscribe, and pass that word down. Um, that this will always and will be one of the places to slide through in the morning. No Doug Zone podcast. Let's go. Crush, I see you. Babe, what up? Yeah, yeah. Traffic is I'm sure the traffic is probably crazy. I can only imagine what the traffic's like um moving, moving through the streets. I know in New York the traffic be crazy out here though. Traffic be super disrespectful in New York. I can't be a driver in New York. I can't be because this shit here, they have zero patience here. And they all be rushing. Even the police, they be rushing and acting like they got somewhere to go. You think they going to pick up somebody or going to drop somebody off. And all they be trying to do is get to the station. That shit be crazy to me. D Free. Good morning to the Freeze. What's up, Free?
What's going on?
Ain't shit, man. I'm over here trying to get my life together, bro. Try to get my life together. I mean, Tiffany don't want me no more ever since you sat there and exposed the video I did with me showing off the chain. You done messed my whole damn marriage up. Thank you, Free. Thank you. Thank you that
I
I
didn't,
got my
I didn't,
family.
I didn't, I didn't do anything.
Thank you. You got my family down south calling me, asking me what's up with this casita shit on YouTube. Thank you, Free, for destroying my 2026, and it just begun. Thank you, because for the rest of this year, they're gonna bother me about that.
We
So thank
just
you.
begun.
Thank you, Free. Thank you for
I
being
didn't.
a friend.
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, here we go with this shit, man. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, yo, Crush, come get your man, B. Come get
And
your
way
man, Crush.
down and back again.
I don't understand why Mrs. Free. I don't understand why Mrs. Free deal with you sometimes. I really don't understand why she deal with you sometimes. I really don't,
We
sir.
only just begun.
Good morning, baby. You know why I can't drive in New York because it's been. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Let me tell you something. You know how many fights have broke out not because of road rage, because of parking spaces. Like fights break out in New York because of parking spaces. Like people in this, like this should be crazy here. It'd be crazy. Like it'd be the shit they fight over here don't make no damn sense. That's why I'd be glad not to have certain stuff because I'd be like, it's not worth it. You would lose your life over something simple like a parking spot. Who's about to do all that? Nada, nada. But yeah, thank you, Free. Back to you. Thank you for ruining. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You welcome.
Thank you. I can't believe he did that, y'all. Free did this to me. I can't believe this shit.
First of all, I didn't do anything. I didn't buy the chain. I didn't press record, and I didn't make the statement or video.
Both
That
sides
was
of the
between you and Tiff.
though. You want to stop in the middle of the yeah. It don't make no sense though, babe. They crazy here when it come to driving. I'm trying to tell you, my homie got into a fist fight coming from the beach, Ultra Beach. He coming and had a fist fight. I'm like, what are you fighting over? Yo, he knew I was going for that parking spot. I said, son, you should have let him have it. Now your dumb ass gets locked up for what? A parking spot? You at the beach with your kids, and that's what you get locked up for? Like, come on. I don't know what NG stands for, so then yeah. Yeah, but yeah, they stupid here. When it come to driving, they're very stupid here. They very stupid. I don't know if they got their license in the cereal box. I don't know who gave it to them. But a lot of people here don't deserve to drive. They really don't. They just good at looking like they driving. Yeah, I know uh you know how that is, they your channel wouldn't be right if it wasn't no trolls coming through. That's what makes the channels lit. Um nah, but I went to the so I was at the media workout, right? So somebody said to me yesterday, this is not the famous chain that had you feeling conceited on YouTube, was it? I said, make it the fuck out of my face, bro. Fuck out. I was like, yo, why y'all messing with me, man? It's all because of D Free, y'all. All because of D Free. Because he had to point that out. Thank you, Free. And we supposed to be friends. That's crazy.
That's what friends do.
One of the content creators, I was at the media workout and he saw it. And then he gonna play it back to me and turn it around. I was like, yo, stop. Oh man. Good morning to my to die, my best friend, my world, my partner in crime, my everything. Mrs. Duck, I see you. What's up, baby? Crush, I see you. Yeah, babe. It's all right, babe. You know what? I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I don't trip off it. I know Free didn't mean no harm, and he's gonna make it up when he comes to the cookout by cooking out for me when he comes up here. So I know it already. It's all right.
Yep. Just everybody make sure y'all have y'all hot dog buns ready because all I'm making is franken beans.
Never mind, Free. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I don't need everybody farting
Hey,
and passing gas and shit at the cookout. I don't need that.
that's gonna happen anyway.
It better not. Listen, I can't tell y'all what to do, but please, we outside. If y'all gonna fart or something, walk off. Don't be like D Free and sit there and then ask who did it, knowing damn well you did it. Cause you the type to do D Free, you the type to do that dumb shit. You the type to do that dumb shit and then sit there and be like, damn, that stinks. Who did that? Knowing damn well you did it. Miss Free, I know Miss Free, you can witness that, Miss Free, because he probably did it around you a million times and then act like he didn't do it. Oh, don't do that shit, Free. I hate that. Don't-
I'm in the house. I'm in the house passing gas. I be like, God damn, they gotta fix this goddamn floorboard. This damn floor is squeaking like shit.
Yeah.
I be like, man, this shit fucked up. They got the floor
He
squeaking
said
like
this shit
shit.
fucked up.
She,
He said this shit fucked up.
she be in the house dying laughing.
Wait a minute. Why you? He said this shit fucked up. Yo, you can't be doing Miss Free like that. Damn, Miss Free, I feel sorry for you. I really do. Because I know you don't want to deal with that. I feel bad. I really do. Listen, if I was you, Mrs. Free, you know how I get him back? I would do it, but I would take the cover and pull it over his like put it over your face or put it over his face and just let him feel all that shit.
Nope, that shit ain't right.
That's what I do. I make him feel it. He want to keep playing with you. Take the cover, put it over his face, and just let one out. Bad. Boom.
That shit ain't gonna work. I sleep through anything.
That's a damn shame. Now, how you? That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. I bet you ain't nobody sleeping through your shit. Cause your shit probably sound like a burglary when you let it out. There's somebody breaking in. I bet you your shit. Boom. It's
That
crazy,
shit
Free.
sound like a thunderstorm.
Yo, this is what I want to know. Did Dream ever tell you? Hold on. Did Dream ever tell you you stink? Oh man, because I know you probably piss him off when you do that. He probably piss him off. Oh no, not the sister too. Oh damn. Oh damn. Dream ain't got no chill button.
You pop out. I said, yeah, I'm about to throw your ass across the room.
Oh man, Dream ain't got no chill button, man. Damn, Dream. Yeah, that
He said,
shit happened.
free.
Sorry, I was
He
sorry. I
got
was
called out.
I was reading something. Oh yeah, she told you got called out when I was like about you letting shit out and then don't say nothing and didn't be like, yo, who did that? Well,
I
that
do
far
that.
tank.
I do that on a regular basis. I do that joint in the damn restaurant. I fought
No,
and
come on, no,
get
no,
up
no,
and walk
no,
off.
hold on, free,
Vicky be
free,
sitting at the table.
hold on, free. It's one thing to do it at home, but when you telling me while you out with Mrs. Free, you busting your guns out in
No,
public?
I didn't did that joint one time. I didn't did that joint one time. We was walking down the aisle grocery shopping, and
Oh
I
my.
fought it and left the aisle, and some people came down the aisle, and she was the only one left in the aisle. I done did that joint many times. We sit in the restaurant, somebody sit behind me, and you know you got the tables, and y'all sitting back to back, and I fought. I be like, these motherfuckers stinky.
Free, can I ask you something? What is the matter with you, bro? What is the matter with you? Why would you do that?
Cause I don't care.
Hey, Miss. Yo, let me. Yeah, exactly. Coach TJ. Only at this time, early in the morning. Let me tell you something, Mrs.
Go
Free.
ahead, Tiz.
Mrs. Free, you got to keep an air freshener with you, man. You might want to start carrying one with you. That's crazy. Why would you do that, Free, in the middle of the?
We do.
And
We
you
do.
still do that. And you still do that.
Every time we go in the restaurant, you do that shit.
That's nasty as shit, yo. Yo, Free, what is the matter with you? Why? Why? Why would you?
Cause we are. I always do it after we finish eating. We be ready to go. So everybody else just gotta sit there and smell the shit.
And Mrs. Free, this is the dude that you decided to say I do to? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
I didn't know about that.
Jesus Christ.
I
Oh
remember
my
one time
God.
my stepdaughter was in my room. I like, man, Diamond, you always coming in my damn room. And she like, I'm talking to my mother. I said, well, get out. She like, I get out when I finish talking. I let off a loud one. She got up and rolled out quick as shit. I said,
And you
I
thought that
bet
was
your
the
ass
way to,
leave
so
now.
you thought that you felt like that was appropriate. That was the way to get out by just dropping the bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's my room. It's my room. I do what I want to do in my
So
room.
she could talk to her mama just for a couple minutes.
Call her on the phone.
Hey, you know what, Mr. Free? You know what? I'll take my hat off to you, literally, and tell you, hey, you got a lot of patience. That dude right there is sick, man. D Free is a very sick individual, man. Sick. Jeez. I love him, but he's sick.
Hey, hey. I ain't tell y'all to sit beside me. Tell y'all to sit beside me.
Yo, you know what I thought about? How many hours you said it take to get to New York again?
3.5.
I say all that to say I never want to be in a car with your ass, and you gotta let one go, and we on the road. No, sir, I'm good. Nope.
Nah, I mean, only time that happens is like if we happen to stop and get something to eat, and I eat something that got dairy in it. But usually, I don't really eat like that when I know I got a long drive because I know I might have to use the bathroom, and I don't like
Well,
stopping.
if I'm you, Mrs. Free, I'm giving him nothing but bread and water. Bread and water. No Burger King for you, no fast food for you, nothing that's gonna give you the bloobity bloobs. No, none of
I
that.
remember one time we came up to New York to pick my twins up, and we was on our way back, and we stopped at the Golden Corral. I think it's in New Jersey. We stopped at the Golden
Okay.
Corral, and we ate a nice little meal. We got in the car to drive the other, what I think it was like maybe an hour and a half drive, 2 hour drive. Man, my stomach started bubbling. Smelled nothing but eggs in the car the whole way home.
Oh, come on, Free.
They kept rolling their window down every 20 minutes.
Cause you nasty, man. With your stinking ass.
Hey, it is what it is.
You
Can't help
know,
it.
and then what was that? Why would you leave Mrs. Free in the aisle like that? You just gonna walk off and leave her there? That's crazy.
I did that to her plenty of times. It's been, I can't even count how many times I done that. I did that in clothing stores, grocery stores. There's been plenty of spots I did that. I did that at a casino one time. She was on a casino on a slot machine. I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom and let one go and walked off. She gonna call me. Your thing. But her ass ain't moved from that damn slot machine.
Yeah, because she wanted to play her game in peace, and you just, damn, man. Beautiful. What's up? Like, you know how hard it probably was for her to sit there and play the game? Having to smell you?
She was
Gee.
playing that joint. She was playing that joint with no breath. She was holding it.
If I'm you, Mrs. Free, I'm keeping the mask on. Whenever you know after he eats, you might as well just go ahead and put the mask on because you know what's coming. You know what's coming after that. You know what's coming after that. The Undertaker's literally coming out his ass.
Hey,
Damn, Free.
it is what it is. It's what
Right? So
happens.
everybody coming up here, I hope y'all heard that. So if we ever sitting around each other and you smell funny shit in the park, y'all know who to look at. Just letting you know.
Don't
Look
look
at
at me. I ain't gonna be nowhere near y'all.
Oh, so you're gonna go torture the rest of the park.
I ain't say that. I just say I ain't gonna be nowhere near y'all.
Oh my God. Oh my loving God. This dude right here, y'all. Y'all just be careful. Y'all see D Free, just be careful. Go your ass the opposite way. If you see him
What's
standing
going
in
on,
one spot
beautiful?
for too long, you know what he's over there doing. Just letting y'all know. My God, my God. Yo, man, yo, you know what? That press conference yesterday, man. Press conference. That media workout yesterday, man, it was quiet.
I didn't even see it. I saw that you went live, but
It was quiet.
I didn't even click on it because I think we was live at the time that you went live.
It was quiet.
I will,
It was quiet. I was like, okay. I seen the fighters that was there, and then I was just like, okay. I thought everybody else would come in, but I guess everybody else couldn't be a part of the media workout. They were doing whatever they were doing. So I guess today will be the day I get to see everybody. But it was quiet, man.
no, that just lets you know that majority of the fans that's gonna be at that daggone fight is gonna be for Shushu and Keith Cologne.
Yeah, yeah. Rosetta, what's up? Rosetta, no one does it better. Yeah, I was saying that to myself yesterday. I was like, you could tell who has a fan base. It's crazy. You could tell. You could literally tell, like, who could put asses in seats. Um, and you know, some people have their feelings about the fight Saturday and the card. And I had some people say to me, I don't know any of those names. There was a person that told me I don't even know who Matias is. I never watched him. I said, oh shit. I said, well, what about Keith Cologne? Yeah, I heard of him. I said, in my mind, I said, well,
I'm just mad. I'm mad as hell that it's on pay per view. They're charging $65. I'm
yeah,
like,
66. We were talking about
I
that in the
can't do
gym
it.
yesterday. We was talking about that in
I'm
the
like,
gym
I can't do it.
yesterday.
Sorry.
So I was like, well, I guess I'll be going to get my credentials. I said
I can't
credentials.
do it. I hope. I guess. I don't know. Maybe somebody will pay for it out of the squad,
People
and
will.
they call the
People,
fight.
listen. Believe it or not, people will. Um, because one thing that they will do it for, they all might not do
I know
it,
what
but
I'm about to do.
the majority of people who are gonna do it are Latino, as far as the Boricuas, the Puerto Ricans, majority of them, because they're gonna be like, I'm gonna represent this because you know what I mean. Um, Not all of them though, because I talked to some of them and they go, man, I ain't paying for that shit. I'm not even going to get a ticket for it. And I go, oh, okay. You know, that's
I'm about to. I'm gonna have to go give me a daggone a jailbreak a jailbreak joint.
I would have liked
I'm
to see
watching
some.
some.
I would have liked to see a female or two on the card though. I ain't gonna lie though. I'm not saying that would have changed anything, but I would love to see a female or two. Um, Kind of like what we just saw on the Amanda Serrano card. You know what I mean? It was females and shit. I would have liked to see that. I would love to see that. But I don't know how they promote. I don't know how Fresh Production work. I don't know how they work. I know they're not based here, and they based out of somewhere
Yeah, they
else. So I
based out
don't.
of Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
They
they
based
based
out
out
of
of
Puerto
Puerto Rico.
Rico.
So I have to still get to know them more because this is only my well, today will be my third time being around them because I was around them the first time when they did the first press conference. So this will only be my about third time around them. So I was building a relationship yesterday with some of the people that's in charge, and I'm like, you know what? Even though they're a Puerto Rico joint, you still got to get in where you fit in because you just never know that the next time if they do decide to come to New York, or if you ever do decide to go to Puerto Rico out there, then at least you'll know, all right, I'm Gucci because I already got a relationship with these people. Now I know for ticket sales, there's a lot of tickets available. So yeah, a lot of tickets available. Um,
Wait for the big fight.
you know what? I know for some of us that's in media, some people are like they're gonna buy a ticket for Shakur and To, and then some dudes is like not credentials because that's what we was talking about yesterday. They was like, "Do you know what the credentials?" I said, "I got an email when I asked them, and they would email me back like they working on it." So, which means we got to give it probably till next week for something to actually hit our emails. I'm not rushing. Um, I try to keep a good relationship with Matchroom, so um, because they gave me a fair shot. So I always try to, you know what I mean. I think with a lot of these promotional companies, there's only one promotional company that ever gave me hell. We already know who they are. But far as that, everybody else, I've got a fair shake with him.
No,
Matchroom gave me a fair
Matchroom.
shake in 2025.
Yeah, but Matchroom not putting that fight on. That's a
No, no, I'm not.
reality.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just talking about far as just dealing with them though. Not I'm not talking about Saturday's fight, but I'm just talking about just period in general. They gave me a fair shot, so no, I try to keep a relationship with a lot of these promotional companies. Like I said, there's only one that gave me problems, and I can care less about them because they having problems now. Um, so yeah, we got to see how this play out. I told people the good thing about this promotional company that we can't take away is that because we're not familiar with the fighters, and even though they're asking people to pay for it, one thing about it, free in New York City, the Ricans are going to come out, especially when you talk about the Barclays Center. It might not sell out, but one thing's for sure, two things for certain. Oh, the Boricuas are going to pop up for that just for the simple fact is that they represent their people and they love boxing. Now, on the other hand, if that was an all black card and there was a lot of fighters we weren't familiar with, and you were asking to pay 65, we'd be like, man, we ain't paying for that shit, and neither am I buying a ticket for it. Who the fuck is these dudes? You know how we do free. Some of us be like, man, hell nah. But one thing I can say when it comes to the Latinos, the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, they gonna listen. They don't care. They're gonna, and even when you talk about outside the United States, even when you talk about you being from the UK or any other country, one thing I can say, and we talked about this plenty of time, free, they gonna bring their ass outside, even if they ain't familiar with the fighter. Just because that fighter is the same nationality as them, I'm gonna come hold them down. And yeah, it's great, but I don't think this fight sells out. I think people Saturday could still go get tickets. Yeah, they can still go get tickets. So, but I know for the,
Yeah.
but I know for the Shakur and Tio, that's going to do a little better. The faces are a little more familiar. So yeah. And I made a mistake too, Free. I made a big mistake. I think I remember I said something about him neither one being in the big house, and they have. I believe Shakur was there one time, wasn't he? In the big house? He went in the big. I was watching a fight that I think he
Yeah,
had in the big house. I can't think of who it was against.
both of both of
D
them
Love,
been in
what
the
up?
big house before. They just never met. They never main
Yeah,
event in the big house, but they
yeah.
both been in the big house
They
before.
both been in the big house. So I think this time around, the 31st is very important to them because it's not that they just coming back to the big house. You guys are the main event. Um, so yeah, I don't know how Saturday's gonna do. I really don't. Um, but I'm like, yeah, I told him yesterday, I was like, credentials. Because other than that, I can't pay 65 for it. I don't even know what I think it's pbv.com.
It,
I've never dealt with that. So I
it's
don't know.
payperview.com.
Yeah, I never dealt with that. So I wouldn't even, I wouldn't know what it but it's all good. But yeah, last press conference today, way in the mall. So like I said, that's content for me. That's why I didn't have to go live yesterday
That's
afternoon.
why I'm about. That's
I'm
why
just posting my
I said I'm
videos.
gonna get me. I might end up getting a Fire Stick.
I don't know how good this Smith guy is. I never watched him like that. I've seen maybe a little
Dalton
bit of
Smith, no,
highlights,
Dalton Smith a good fighter. A good fighter.
but a lot of people saying that from what I hear in other, which I'm gonna probably go look at him sometime, maybe today. A lot of people are saying, man, he's pretty tough. So don't think that this will be a walk in the park for Matias. He's pretty tough, and I'm like, might be all right. I
Actually,
can't.
to be honest with you, Dalton Smith might win this fight.
Yeah, I
This
heard a
fight.
lot of people say no in the gym yesterday. I mean, nobody wanted to say it while other people was around, but a lot of people I talked to about 4 or 5 people. They was like, "Look, I like Matias, but I ain't gonna lie, man. Smith is something, a little." They was like, "Yeah, I might have to go with Smith on this." I'm like, "Oh, listen, I can't go with Matias just because I'm more familiar with him. You know what I mean?" Now, listening to people, I'm like, "Well, let's see how this shit play out." I'm gonna go look at Smith though. I'm probably after I get
He,
off here, I'm probably gonna go watch him. And well, no,
here's
I can't
here's
watch him.
similar here's
No.
similar here's similar fighter to Sam Notes. And we remember how Sam Notes and Adula Mason went.
Oh yeah, that was a whew, damn, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, here's similar
That was
fighter
good.
to Sam Notes. They
Okay.
from the same from the same area, but yeah, he's similar to Sam Notes, but he like I said, he might end up winning this fight. So for a lot of people that's picking Matias, they might be shocked. It's right here in the back, right here.
And another thing, this is why you know what. And another thing, I just thought
So
about something that might change Saturday. That I'm sure Smith has a lot of his people probably coming over here because people travel. That's the one thing about it. They travel. That's why I say this
right,
probably won't be as
on the,
bad as
right
people
behind
thinking
this,
it.
on the
They
bottom of
might
the
not
back.
necessarily sell out, but his people are gonna come over here. So I'm sure they here already. So it's gonna be pretty good. Um, Smith is cool too. We got to talk with him yesterday. Pretty
You got
cool,
parking
really, really,
spaces
really
up
cool
there?
guy.
Hmm?
You got parking spaces up there?
Smash that like button on my good people. Good morning to everybody. Wake y'all asses up. Brush your teeth. Wash your face if you haven't already. Carry your air freshener because deep freeze outside.
They got these right here. I'm not sure who they for,
What the
but
hell,
these
my
are taken.
D Love? Beautiful. What up? What's up with
But
y'all?
I'm gonna show you which one it is.
So yeah, like I said, press conference today, 12 o'clock. No, excuse me, 1 o'clock. I'm tripping. What D Love? What I say? Oh, I said carry the air freshener because D Free. Yeah, because D Free before you came up, he was talking about passing gas and shit. And I'm like, yo, it ain't safe. Y'all be careful out there. If y'all see D Free at a red light, just roll up your window and roll right past that fool.
Who you talking about?
You.
I told him because D
Talking
Love
about.
laughed at me because of what I said. I said if you see D Free at a red light, just roll past his ass. Roll up your window. Roll right past him.
Um. Well, one thing for sure, two things for certain. You will never see D Free at a red light because my windows is blacked out. You can't even see in my car, so you won't know it's me unless I roll my window down on you.
I don't like that. I don't like that you have that type of car, sir. That worries me.
Even in the sunlight, you can't see in my car. I have to roll my window down. I'll be in a minute. Here go the keys.
That worries me, sir.
No, we were just talking about that the other day. I mean, last night. They just caught a dude yesterday morning that was going around shooting people that was sleep in their car.
Oh,
And I
whoa,
was like that.
whoa,
He
whoa!
he
What
he,
the
he
hell?
shot like he shot like four people. He went around was just shooting people that was sleep in their car. And
So
I was
just
like, well, that's the reason.
just a
That's the
random
reason.
shooting. He had no reason to kill
Yeah.
people. He was just catch you in your car sleeping and just pop you.
Yep. And I said that's the
That's
reason why I got the tents all the way around my car 10%.
yes,
So
D
you
Love.
can't see in my
Tomorrow's
car.
my
You
day.
don't you don't know if it's somebody in the car, and if it is somebody in the car, you don't know if it's one or five. You don't know until we roll the
No, you
window
don't
down.
know.
You don't know
You
how many
don't know,
people.
and that's foul that you got somebody. Yo, people are crazy that they just be going around doing that, man. Like this is the
But they
fucked
they
up world
caught
we
him.
live in.
They caught him. He had a AK-47. He was going around just shooting people that was sleeping in their car, and I was like, damn. But now because they doing construction work out front of my wife's job. um I've been down in the garage, so I don't be outside. But I was like, damn, I be outside in the car out front of her building, and I end up dozing off probably like around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning because I'm sitting out there all night. I end up dozing off like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, well, good
Yo,
thing I'm
you
in the
not
garage
allowed.
now.
Are you not allowed to use the because you're not in that field anymore. Like you can't have damn. You can't have like that police light on your car and shit. You can't use that no more, right?
Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
I bet you that'll stop their ass from walking up to a car. They'd be like, "Oh shit, he police."
You talking about these?
Oh yeah. There you go. Yeah. That's it right there. I bet he won't walk up to that car then. Oh no, the boys. Yo, that's crazy how you got that. That shit bright as hell. And can't nobody say they didn't see that. I didn't see you, man. Hell no, them lights is bright as Times Square. Especially at the night. I can see that during the day. So I know at nighttime I can see that. Nobody can say they ain't see that. I can see that during the day. So there's no way you gonna miss
Yeah.
that at
No,
night.
I still got those. Remember when I pulled up to your cookout last year? I mean, well, 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I had them joints.
yeah.
I still got them.
They think this. I don't know what they think this is, Vay. They think it's a. But you have a lot of sick people out here in the world, Vay. Just like the dude who was going around here. We got a serial killer in New York, and they ain't found him yet.
No, because in DC, security they can have red and blue lights just like the regular police officers. Maryland and Virginia, you can't, but DC, the DC police don't
Yeah,
mind because we're special police officers, so we're actual police officers as well.
yeah,
They
yeah.
don't
No,
mind, but
Josh.
and being though that I still work for a security company. I'm a vice president of a security company. If I pull up to one of my sites, I can throw my lights on and let them know, hey, I'm working right now. So no, I can still have my lights.
Yeah, no, Josh. Yeah, I know that. I know that they don't care, but some people think about it and they be like, all right, I ain't gonna do that. But
No,
yeah,
I mean they do, but they don't do that in DC. Not like that. You'll have every once in a while it'll be a police shooting, but it's usually because it's a shootout because they trying to take down a criminal. It's not nobody just walking around randomly shooting at police. They don't do that because for one in DC it's too many different police officers. You got you got Metropolitan Police, you got Secret Service Police, you got FBI Police, and then you have the Federal Marshal Police. So it's too many police departments that's in DC itself. So you shoot at one police officer, yeah, you might have shot at a Metropolitan Police officer, but you're gonna have everybody after you. It's not gonna be just Metropolitan after you. It's gonna be everybody after you.
And I don't want that type of like people be getting that. Ask yourself a question: do you really want that kind of heat on you? Because I don't. I don't want that kind of heat on me.
And like
That's
and like DC, a lot of people they like I said they still do stuff, but they think about it before they do it. Most of the time, they think about it before they do it because any crime you get convicted of in DC is a federal offense because DC is federal land. So anything you do in DC, I don't care what it is, whatever you get convicted on in DC, it's a federal offense because DC is federal land. There ain't
yeah.
no misdemeanors in DC or none of that. You get convicted, it's a federal offense.
Angie, what up, sis? You hear that, Angie? Whatever you do in DC, Angie, you can't. You know what you do in New York, Angie. You can't be going out in DC doing it, which means you can't be walking around with Tims on with razors in your boots and threatening people. You can't do that, Angie. Not in DC. They gonna get you. Just let you know. Can't be walking around with a butter knife in your back pocket, Angie, intimidating people. You just can't do that. They gonna get you out there. And once you get to DC, you belong to DC. You don't want to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, but yeah, I still have my lights in my car. Uh, uh, I didn't take them joints out. Because
You
like
know
I
what?
said, I
Because I
still
haven't
work
seen him
for
in a minute. I haven't seen him in a minute. I said, let me ask him about that. 'Cause I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him lights in a minute. So I ain't know if you still had him or not. Beautiful. You're my favorite girl. Oh, I gotta stop saying that. Every time I see her, every time I see Angie, that's the first thing I think about is that fucking song. That's probably because that's my shit too. Nah, what's on the what's popping for the day though, free? Y'all just doing regular shit?
yeah, same shit, different day. I already did all my work I need to do for my full-time job, so I'm still on the clock, but I already did all the work that I need to do for the day. So I'm just I'm just riding around. I had my laptop with me last night, so I did all my work while I was at my wife job last night, and I did a little bit this morning. What I didn't do last night, I did this morning. So I'm done with my full time job. So I'm gonna be on the clock, making some moves, doing some stuff. I got my laptop with me and my tablet, so if I need to do something, and I got my wireless hotspot. So if I need to do something, I could just pull over, pull out my laptop, and do what I got to do, and keep it moving.
Yeah, yeah. We gotta
That's
stay
why I said that's why I
gotta
said
stay.
I have no problems with my full time job because I can do whatever I gotta do on the move. I ain't gotta be in no office. I ain't gotta check in with nobody or none of that. I mean, you might as well say I'm my own boss, even though I work for a company and I'm a vice president. But the way they got things set up, I'm an executive, so I don't really answer to nobody.
Yeah, it feels good when you ain't gotta answer to nobody, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with it, but there's sometimes when you've been answering to somebody for so long, after a while, it's like, all right, damn it. Um, I need to be my own boss, so I need to do something where I ain't answering to nobody but me, unless I really get caught out there doing something I'm not supposed to be doing. Other than that, I don't want to have to be in no position where I got to be answering to somebody.
Oh, speaking of which, I do need to send another email out to. I sent it out this afternoon. The vice presidents. I still got Florida, Maryland, and Virginia. I still need to get those officers' licenses. Uh, I send that email out later on. One,
And
I'm only
you
that's
got to
only
do
two
that.
emails. Yeah, there's only two emails I got to send out, but because the vice president of Florida is the vice president of Virginia as well, so and then Maryland is a different vice president. So I'll just send those two emails out later. I
Rosetta,
already
what
sent
up?
it out. I already sent it out to them. I'm just gonna send them a reminder that I'm still waiting on those officers' licenses so I can put them in the system.
So how many we got going for the new year so far?
Huh?
How many we got going for the new year?
What you mean?
How many you got coming in?
Oh,
Interview.
Uh, I I don't know. I don't do the hiring anymore. We have a new hiring manager, so whenever she hires somebody, she just send their license over to me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send her an email as well to see if she hired anybody. Um, to make sure she send me those licenses so I can put them in the system. But yeah, I don't know how many people she hired because
Okay.
she hires for the entire company. She took my old position. So she's not a vice
Okay.
president. She's a recruiting manager. Um, so she still kind of works under me. So she's a recruiting manager. Um, and I'm the vice president of human resources and compliance. So
Okay.
she kind of works under me, but I don't check in with her like that on a regular basis. I let her do what she got to do, and I just let her know if you hire anybody, just send me their license, and I keep it moving.
Yeah. Okay then.
What's
That's
going on, Crush?
that sounds about just right. Could be a lot of work sometime. Could be a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work if you don't stay on top of it. If you stay on top of your job, it's not a lot of work, and that's what I be trying to tell a lot of the directors, not the vice presidents, but the directors, because they got they got to do their time cards for all of the officers every Sunday, every Sunday, because Monday the time payroll gets done on Mondays. So I told him, I said, when I used to be a regular supervisor or manager, what I used to do is every night at midnight, I will go through all of my sites and make sure all the times are edited. Make sure everybody time cards are edited and everything. So at the end of the week, all I have to do is just look over, proofread it, make sure everything is correct, and then send it off. It's already done. I ain't got to sit there for 2 or 3 hours making and doing time edits. I already did it throughout. I did it every day throughout the week. So when it's time to turn the times in, all I got to do is just hit send. All my times are already done. That's what it makes it so much easier doing it that way. But everybody do things differently. So I just tell them, hey, you want to make it easy on yourself, this is how you should do it. They're
Um.
like, but we got people that work overnight. I'm like, yeah, those people that works overnight, you already know. You do them the next day. That's why you do it every day at midnight, so you be caught up on it, and you know, okay, this person is working overnight, so the next day I just make sure that his time is done.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, everybody do things the way they do it. I just know it's easier for me to do it every single day. So at the end of the week, I ain't gotta sit there and try to remember, oh, yeah, this person called me and told me he was gonna be 15 minutes late. That's why his time is that. and all that. I ain't got to do all that. I already know
No.
because it's fresh on my mind that day.
Yeah. Nobody wants to. The thing is to make it easy for yourself.
Yeah,
Um, I don't think people understand that when they say I work hard. Um, the thing is not to work hard because that's cool to a certain extent. But some people make it. Some people really make it hard for themselves at work. They make it harder than what it has to be. Um, and you got to remember, at the end of the day, you stress yourself out, you aggravate yourself. You're either gonna get fired, or you're gonna look for a reason to get fired, or you're just gonna quit. So any job you
yeah.
do, from fast food to security to a catering company, whatever it is you do for a living, just remember this: your ass can always be replaced. Some people think that they got this position at work where I'm the shit and I'm not going nowhere, but don't realize your ass could be replaced. The word of the day is replaced. That's the word of the day. That's the word of the day, replaced. Because your ass can be replaced. Not just at a job, but in a relationship, anything. Friendships, you could be replaced. You know what I mean? So, that's why why I always tell people don't rush and take your time getting the way you gotta go especially when you're going to work. I tell people don't rush. Oh, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. I had this teacher, Miss April, was late for work one day. Now, Miss April's usually not late for work, but this particular day, she's late. She's coming from upstate. She's rushing to get down, makes it to the city. She's probably about 15 minutes away from the school. But before she could even get to the school, a bus hits her. She ends up, her and the bus ended up doing this. Bah! Fucking bus knocked her ass to the fucking passenger side. Damn near out the car. We thinking she could bounce back from that. Okay, she might be bruised, she might be out. We kids. She might be out for a little minute, she'll bounce back. The hardest thing was for them to have to come and tell us that she wasn't gonna be with us no more. That shit crushed us, man. That shit crushed us. So that's why I always tell people, I said, man, if you late getting somewhere, that's your fault. It might not necessarily be your fault.
Yeah.
Like for us in New York, we have to get on the train, but if we know we gotta be somewhere, no matter how much the trains is fucking up, it's like well, maybe I should have left this time. Like I have to go to the press conference. I'm not going far, but they want me there at 12. I know about 10:30 I'm walking out of here.
Hold
Because
on one
I'm
second.
like,
I'll be right back. Hold on.
yeah, go ahead. And the press conference doesn't start until 1 o'clock. But it's all about timing, man. Take your time. Also, make sure that you get to where you're going safe. Because the word of the day is replaced. You could be replaced at your job, no matter how much of a hard worker you think you are. You could be replaced in a relationship. It happens.
Yeah.
We live in a replaced world. Like you ever seen a company change free where you go, if the name didn't change, they brought new people in. Or if the name changed, now it's a whole new people. You like, yo, what happened to this company, man? Damn, what happened? I come back
Yeah.
and it's a whole set of people, new management, new security, and fucking new people in the office. And what the hell happened to this place? Hey, man, it's different now. It's different.
That's what I was just telling when my wife was just telling me she talking about her supervisor came in there talking about something. She said she about to quit. I was like, damn, another one bites the dust. She was like, man, how many supervisors am I going to go through? My wife been at this site. She's been at this site since 2017, and she didn't had probably 5 supervisors. She's the only person that has been at this site for 8 years. Everybody else been there no longer than 2 years since she's been there. They've been there no longer than 2 years. Most of them only been there like a year. Her first supervisor was there from her old company. They end up changing companies. He came over with my wife and a couple of other officers, but he left because he had got another job offer. So he left. They One of the girls that was working in the building with my wife, she took the supervisor position. She worked as the supervisor for maybe like a year and a half. They end up getting rid of her. They brought
Oh,
somebody else in.
mm.
Within a year, they got rid of that person. They brought somebody else in. Within a year, they got rid of that person. Now they have another supervisor there, and she's talking about leaving. My wife like, man, dang, I keep getting new supervisor. My wife is the only person that's been there for 8 years. Everybody else, even the officers, all of the officers been in and out, in and out, in and out. She's the only one that still
Um,
be there.
when you look at jobs like that and you go, is it something with them or is it something with the company? Because for people to just, it's
It's
like
a,
this,
I can
it's
tell
like
you
this,
right now.
it's like this, it's like this temp agency I was working for. You know, the people who help you with a job. I had this one lady that was helping me out because of her. This whole summer, I was able to grind and work. So one day I go and they go, she's not here anymore. And I didn't think nothing of it. I just said, okay. They bring in another lady. So I'm just getting to know her now. And she's like, yo, she told me about you. She said you're a great worker, so nobody's ever complained about you. So all right, cool. But free before I could even get to know her, I come back, she's gone. I come back, it's a whole new fucking people, and I'm just after a while, I was like, I can't deal with this agency because I want to know why is it that these
That's
people
what they.
can't? These people that's getting me jobs, they're getting me jobs. You might not necessarily help me like they did. So I'm like, I'm not interested. I'm like, I can't deal with y'all because this shit is crazy, man. I'm like, I come back and it's like, and then y'all want somebody to go through the extra shit. I'm like, I've been with y'all since freaking 2015, 2016. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm out. I said, man, I'm not dealing with this shit. This is crazy.
That's like my wife. My wife, like I said, she's been there for 8 years, and every supervisor came in there. They said, I was told not to mess with your schedule. You show up on time, you do your job or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't mess with your schedule or whatever. They all know not to deal with my wife's schedule. She's her schedule is from 11 to 7. She's gonna work her schedule. She's gonna be there. She's gonna do her job. There's not gonna be any problems out of her. But everybody else, they've been in and out. They can't keep a morning person. They can't keep an afternoon person. They can't keep no weekend people. They be in and out, left and right. The Like I said, you probably get somebody that'll work there for maybe 6, 7 months. Next thing you know, they gone. But majority of the issues they said is with the property manager. The property manager don't like a lot of the people. They have no problem out of my wife, but they don't like everybody else. They keep asking my wife to be supervisor. My wife said, "Nope, not doing it. I'm
Um.
fine with the shift that I got."
See, people. When you get offered a higher position, everybody thinks that you crazy. Why not take it? That's $10 more or $15 more. But yeah, you thinking about the money. You ain't thinking about what comes with it.
Yep,
You're not thinking about what comes because you could
you got to
easily
deal.
you could easily go from being cool with somebody that you were just y'all both were just regular employees together, then turn around becoming a supervisor and having to fire that person that you was cool with because of some shit they did, or you got
Yeah,
to write them up. Now they like, since you got the supervisor position, you think you the shit. No, I don't. I'm doing my job. You want me to let you get away because
like
we cool? I got a job to do.
yeah, yeah. My wife, she's not really a people person like that. And she was like, "Nah, I'm not
Listen,
trying to deal with all these
why would she put
attitudes and
herself
stuff
in a
like that. Nope,
position?
I'm cool."
Why would she put herself in a position to do that? At least she's being honest. See, this is what messes a lot of people up in this world, in this country. Because people will call you stupid for not taking something, but you can't call me stupid if something don't fit for if something's not for me. Why would I take it? Because it's money. So which lets me know there's a lot of y'all out there that's prostitutes because y'all just do anything because you're thinking about the money, but you're not thinking about what comes with it. There's certain shit that I won't do for a living, no matter how good it pays, because that shit ain't for me. Like I could never go and be
Yeah,
a
my
I
wife.
could never go and be a correction officer. I'm not built for that shit. People go, well, yo, you don't really have any felonies, so that would be a great job. Man, being a correction officer is fucking dangerous. Are you kidding me? My aunt did that shit for 30 years. She finally walked away from that shit in 2014. Was like, I can't deal with Rikers Island. Having feces and urine being thrown at me. Gotta fight with inmates. She got tired of that shit. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Y'all
Now
better stop doing jobs just
my
for
wife
money.
been a supervisor. My wife been a supervisor before. Um, when she was with another company, she was a supervisor. Um, and since she had the stroke, she was like, "No, I'm not doing that no more. I'm not putting that stress on my body like that." And that was one of the reasons why she had the stroke because of all of the stress
Yeah, yeah,
from the
yeah, yeah,
job,
yeah,
the
yeah,
stress
yeah,
from
yeah, yeah, yeah.
her kids and stuff like that. So she was like, "Nah, I'm not doing it because it's too much stress. I'm not doing it."
It's
So
not
I have
worth
no
it,
problem. That's why
man.
I said,
It's not worth it. It's not
hopefully
worth it.
my company takes off the way I expected to take off in 2026. So by the end of this year, my wife don't have to work no
Listen,
more unless she choose to,
y'all are gonna
because
stress
the way they
y'all and
the
black
way they
folks.
the way they talking the way they talking is like I'm supposed to be by the end of this year. I should be in a position where my bonus is like $10,000 a month. That's just my bonus, not my actual pay, because I get a bonus every month based off of the profit from the company. So they said everything goes the way we plan, your bonus is going to be like $10,000 a month, just the bonus
Um,
alone.
where do you live again? Free?
You just said don't take no daggone jobs for the money.
I just want to come over for some breakfast. That's all, free. I just want to come over for some breakfast. That's all, brother. That's all. I get a little hungry in the morning. That's all I'm asking. um, and
Yeah,
that's
so
why I tell Chip.
I'm just hoping that things go the
You know what I
way
mean?
it's. I'm just hoping things go the way it's planned to go. We're moving in the right direction in 2026. That's why I said 2026 is a big year for me
Yes, yes. It's a
personally
ma- it's a major. It's a major year. It's a major
and
year.
business wise.
It's a major year for all of us on here if we want it, because we have no more time to say next year. Don't focus on 2027. Get it now. Now's the time. And I was gonna say
Yeah,
for a
so
lot of us black folks, we don't worked ourselves so much where it's like a lot of us don't even think about having fun. We just be like, I have fun when I have it. And that's cool to a certain degree, but you gotta make sure just like I said, the word of the day is replaced and you could be replaced. You could be
the very gonna say I
replaced.
almost said something. Ray, shut up.
You know, she
But
heard that
yeah,
money and was
no,
like,
I like
yeah, buddy. Nah, but that's beautiful for you.
yeah.
That's why I tell Tiff. Tiff works in the school now where she deals with kids, like disabled kids and all. And it's a beautiful it's a good job. And I've watched her go from daycare to schools, and I say to myself, y'all know how much that bothers me. Some men don't mind seeing their women do that. It bothers me not to see her where she works. It just bothers me to see her get up and walk out this door every day. And I go, okay, so even if you go get even with you working a 9 to 5 job, a part time, I still look at it like, okay, something's got to happen with No Duck Zone.
Appreciate that,
I
Bay.
can't, I can't, I can't rush everything, but I'm like, yo, something's got to pop with No Duck Zone because I don't want her working anymore. I
See,
want, or at least I don't want her working for
that's
somebody.
the
I
reason.
want her working for herself.
That's the reason
So,
why I said I'm not on YouTube for the money, because in order for me to be on YouTube for the money, YouTube is gonna have to double what I make at my full-time job because you only get paid once a month. So
You
they're
know
gonna
what,
have to
Jay?
double what I make at my full-time job,
I
and it's
probably
gonna
would
be
never.
hard for you two to do that.
I probably would never. And I'm saying this because I know what type of content I push. I'm not jinxing myself, but I probably would never make the fucking money that everybody else will make or make whatever it is. And I'm fine with that because I have ways I'm going to make my money. I do this because I love it. So when I get a super chat
Yeah,
or whatever, I appreciate just that. And people don't have to send you that. That's when people get it twisted. So I don't
and
give a damn if it's $2, $10,
BBO.
15. People don't have to send you that.
And BBO seeing that, and he was like, man, I'm trying to get monetized in YouTube. I was like, yeah, you getting monetized, but the money ain't gonna be coming in like that. And he was like, hey, Free, you right. He said I got my first monetized paycheck from YouTube. It was only a couple of $100. As I'm trying to tell you, the way people make money on YouTube is not from the live streams. It's from your video. All those people making money that got money that's got hundreds of thousands of subscribers, hundreds of thousands. They don't do live streams like that. They do
Oh, you underwater.
videos.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
D Love,
Oh,
I got one of the
how's
best.
sound now?
I got one of
Everything
the
good?
best
Everything
women to
good
have
now?
around. D Love, appreciate you though. Appreciate you for that.
Everything good now, Clarks?
Yeah. Everything good. I was just talking to D Love.
Yeah, no, but no, like most of those people that got hundreds of thousands of subscribers, they don't do live streams like that. They do videos because they get the money off the videos. It's from the views of the videos, people watching those ads that they put in those videos. That's where they get the money from. It's
Um,
not the live stream.
and I think I said that to myself. I said this year, should I do, unless I'm having interviews with certain people, maybe I should, or should I just spend my year just recording shit, catching stuff, recording it, and putting it up? So I think I'm gonna end up
Now
going
you
towards that direction.
now
You
you
know?
can you can make money off of live streams, and that's with the super chats and things like that. But I mean, of course, the views is good. The watch hours are good, but
Yeah,
it's the like I said, it's the actual videos. People tuning into your videos, you dropping the ads in your videos in 15 intervals and things like that. Um, that's where they make their money at. There's nothing wrong with doing live stream, but don't think
oh
because
no.
you did a 4 hour live stream and you had 100 people in there that it's gonna get you $1,000. Nah, it don't work like that. Don't work like that. Hold on one sec. I gotta make a phone call. I'm gonna drop
Go
right
ahead.
back
I'm
on
here.
you.
I'm here. D Love. She's very back to what you said, D Love. She's very important person in my life. Um, Tiff changed the game for me. She's Tiff is just something different. She's a different type of species. And that's just how it always been with me and her. I don't really feel like I always been as good to her as she's been to me. At times, because as men we go through stuff, and we tend to take it out on y'all, and y'all not the cause of it. Sometimes some women might be the cause of it. Sometimes people are just damaged goods by the time you get to them. Uh, and things happen sometimes in life. So it's not to make excuses. It's just a lot of us is we just gotta face that. We all go through some things, and we just need people to talk to. It happens. Nobody's perfect. Nobody will ever be perfect, but I have my days. She has her days, but we find ways to make it work. Next week we will be. Matter of fact, next Friday, we will be approaching 5 years of marriage. So I'm gonna do a live stream about that next Friday. So be on the lookout for that one. Um, I'll be on StreamYard for that one. So I'll be on StreamYard. Be on the lookout for that. Yeah, word of the day is replaced, yo. Just remember that. And a lot of people are not familiar with the word replaced, but you can be replaced. Jeff Spark, what's up? Yeah, D Free will be back. He had an important phone call. So y'all out there working y'all jobs, y'all out there busting y'all ass, y'all out there putting in all this time. Just remember, you can be replaced. And as long as you remember that, you know that, that doesn't mean you stop doing your job. You just knowing and just keep in the back of your mind anytime. You're in a relationship, the rules are the same. You could be ghost. Y'all guys have friends that you have had to let go. And you had to replace your old friends with new friends. Sometimes it's like that. Yeah, 5 years. So that's just something we need to keep in mind, that that's the reason why the word replace exists. Because a lot of people think that it can't happen. You got to replace your old friends with your new friends. Now, no matter how much you think you know somebody, that's what I had to do. Just like last year, this year, I'm approaching a year of me meeting new people and networking with people that could take me somewhere, that can elevate me and help No Doug Zone grow. I'm not trying to stay around a whole bunch of motherfuckers that ain't got nothing going on. A bunch of shit starters and people who just want to keep bullshit going on. I'm too grown for that. So that's the type of time that I'm on. We are not to spend this year focusing on who dislikes us, who hates us, or even what they think about us. Doesn't matter, because everybody could be replaced. I don't give a shit. 2026, I'm not giving a shit this year about nothing that don't concern me or my missus. Because there's nothing that I could benefit from it. It just makes no sense. So therefore, I will ignore it. Now, I do find myself being petty at times. I find myself, getting caught up in certain situations. When I have a sip or two, then I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna talk my shit. And then I'll go back and be like, why did you even say that? Replaced is the word of the day. And whatever fucked up mindset you got, you better replace it with a new mindset. Because if you have the mindset now in 2026 to still be ignorant, to still be a shit starter, to be messy, to always be in somebody's business, to always spread rumors, to keep talking down about people, and you think that works for you, you think that's going to get you somewhere, you better wake up. If you're hanging around people that's like that, you better get you a new mindset and go, you know what? I got to get away from this person. I got to replace them. I got to replace how I think. I got to replace where I go, how I act, all that. Because other than that, you're just gonna continue to be on the same type of timing.
Hmm.
Yeah, man, that's Ray. Ray, let me tell you something. For 2 weeks while we was out of school, for 2 weeks while there was nothing going on, this neighborhood was quiet. Soon as it's time to go back to work and go back to school, this is when this should be annoying. For 2 weeks it was quiet over here.
Wow.
That's like that's because I have a daycare that's attached to my building. So a lot of times the people who's dropping off their kids, study them just dropping off their fucking kids and getting their ass back in a raggedy car. This is the shit I gotta deal with.
What you need to get, what you need to get them daggone soundboards that you put on your walls like they do in the
Oh
studios.
no. Like you saw in what's the movie with Terrence Howard in it,
Uh,
Hustle and
uh,
Flow.
uh, yeah, hustle and flow.
I told Tiff we gonna get that. I told Tiff I said because I said either that or I gotta move where I do my lives. And she's like, where you gonna move it to? I said I have to go over there in that program y'all see me at, the one I told you I used to be a part of. I got to go over there with my mentor. He has a classroom because he always gives me an invite. He's like, anytime you want to do your show, it's a lot of times I don't feel like leaving the house unless I have to. If I don't have to leave the house, I don't want to have to carry all my equipment to go over there and do it. Um, so yeah, but I don't let that shit stop me. The only time that's gonna let me stop me is if I feel like they're about to fight. Then that kind of kills everything because then I gotta go be nosy. But that will never stop the show. Yeah, but they be
He
annoying
said,
over
he
here.
said they about to fight, so I gotta go be nosy. See,
Yeah, because
that's how niggas always get hit with straight bullets, being
hey,
nosy.
listen, I ain't going downstairs. I'm gonna look from my window because I learned about that going downstairs shit. Uh uh. Going downstairs, you're gonna be nosy as soon as you get hit. They go, well, oh, such and such got hit. Well, such and such ass was upstairs. What was they coming outside for? They was coming outside to be nosy.
Yeah.
Stop being nosy. That's why I watch
Oh
from
boy,
the window. What happened?
never
They
day,
calling to
never
bother
die
you
though.
this morning, free?
Nah, I had one of my directors call me for some advice. He had an officer that was doing something that he shouldn't have been doing, and he got him on video multiple times doing it. And I just told him, I said, well, get with the hiring manager, let her know that you need another person ASAP. Don't let them know who the person is or whatever have you. Just make it seem like they got another position that's open, and you need somebody ASAP. That way you can bring them in and let them fucking calling me. I don't deal with fucking telemarketing, but that way you can let that person go and whatever have you. I said, but in the meantime, see if you can get somebody to cover that shift. If not, get with Chad, get with your vice president, get with the owner, let them know it's going to be some overtime and explain why. That way, you give them the heads up. They know what's going on, so nothing comes down on you. Because that's one of the things we trying to cut down on the overtime. Because I think it was the month of October, and when people go into overtime, that cuts into all of the vice president's bonus. So the month of October, we had 1,670 hours of overtime,
Damn.
and for our SPOs, that means each one of those hours that it was for an SPO was 37.50 that we had to pay out per hour. The SOs, that was $35. No, SOs was 20 was $32 that we had to pay out every hour. So that's cut into our bonus money. So they trying to cut down on the overtime hours. But for the month of November, we went from having 1,600 hours of overtime to having 300 hours of overtime. So we cut that down dramatically. So we're trying to cut down even more. So I just told him, look, see if you got somebody. If you got somebody, put them in that position. If not, let them know, hey, look, I'm gonna have some overtime. This is the reason why I'm gonna have some overtime. They're gonna understand why, and they're gonna say, okay, do what you got to do. But at least give them the heads up. So he was just calling me for some advice.
Oh, well, whatever that sound like. Whatever that sound like. It sound like he was not stealing. It sound like he was doing some other shit.
Now he was doing something that's an automatic termination. It's
That's why I say
automatic.
it don't sound like he was stealing. It sounded like he was doing some other shit.
No, I mean it wasn't nothing uh bad that's gonna cause the company problems or anything like that. If something happened while he's doing that, it will cause the company problems. But it's other officers working at the same time that he's working, so it's not as
I
bad
don't
as it seems.
understand why
But
these guys get these jobs. They go out their way, right, to get these jobs that
yeah,
people
it's
kill
not as
for.
bad as
But
it's not as bad as it seems, but it's still
no, but my thing is
automatic
this, right?
termination.
Bad is bad. Rather if it's a little bad, good, whatever you want to call it, right? Why do people go out their way to go for these jobs that they claim they want so bad that other people will want that they don't qualify to get? You get the
But
job, you get comfortable, and then you start doing the dumb shit.
but this is the reason why he called me, because the dude that the officer that he's talking about, his family member is a vice president for our company as well.
Oh, come on,
He's
bro.
a vice president for our company as well.
Come
So
on,
because
bro.
our company got multiple vice presidents, so each department has a vice president. So his
Come.
family member is a vice president as well. So
Oh.
he called me for advice because he was like, this is who the person is. Because he said, well, let me tell you what's going on before I tell you who it is. And so he told me what's going on. So I gave him the advice, and he said, okay, now let me tell you who the person is. And I was like, oh wow, I see why you called me. He like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, so this is what you do. And I said, don't mention who the person is. Just let them know you need another officer right away, or whatever,
Come
whatever.
on,
Because
bro.
if they
Come
let him know
on.
who it is, they're gonna call him, give him a heads up, and all this other stuff. So he's like, don't let him know who it is. Just let him know that you need an officer right away. That way, you can get an officer, put them in that spot, and then you can send the information over to me, and I can terminate them. So he said he got it on video. It happened multiple times. He said a couple of the other officers brought it to his attention, so he set up a video to see exactly what he was doing, and he got it on video multiple times. And I was like, wow. I said, okay. And I
Yo,
gave him that advice. So
why
he
y'all
said, all
be
right,
asking for these jobs that y'all turn around and put in jeopardy?
yeah, and it puts a bad look on the people that vouch for you to get the job, because now you doing something. They're like, dang, you vouch for them, and this your folks,
You,
and this is what they
you,
doing.
you know the crazy shit that happens with our people, our
No, it
kind. This
wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't stealing. It wasn't stealing.
no,
It
that's
wasn't
what I just
stealing.
said. It wasn't stealing. That's what I just said, babe. I said it wasn't stealing. I guarantee it wasn't stealing because Free would have came out and said he got caught taking something. It wasn't still. It was deeper than stealing, but we'll get to that. The problem
Yeah.
I hate
No, it
for
wasn't.
is when we go out our way to help a friend or a family member, right? Or when we don't help them, you ain't shit because you in position, Free, Dwayne, to help me, and you won't help me. So okay, all right, I'll help you, and then you get in there and you do that. Vay, really? Vay, come on.
Fuck it. No, it was.
Yo, Vay.
No, no, man. Only your freaky ass thinks some shit like that.
Hey, Vay, what the hell, Vay? Vay, you horny? Vay, you took a horny pill? God damn, Vay. Faye said fucking. She ain't even
How
try to
you
say it a different way. She
how
just
you
came
hold
straight
on,
out with it.
how you go from stealing to fucking? There's a whole bunch of other stuff that could have happened in between that. You went from
That's because
stealing
that's because
to
I'm
fucking.
gonna tell you why. That's because Vay she put those two words together because Vay really said she wants somebody to steal her coochie. That's what you want, Vay? You want somebody to steal your coochie? She put both of them together. Oh man, she was yo, Vay, man. Knock it off this morning, Vay.
Oh
Knock it off.
man,
Knock it off,
it
Vay.
wasn't that
God
neither. It
damn,
wasn't
Vay.
that neither. It wasn't that
Yeah,
neither. But
damn,
nah,
Vay.
like I
Vay,
said,
Vay took a horny pill
it was
today. Vay, it's all right, Vay.
it was something. It was something bad, but it wasn't nothing strenuous to that effect.
Oh
It wasn't
shit.
nothing like that.
Yo, you know how they
What?
got those fake dogs that they telling people they can buy? They need to make human ones and we gonna send one to Vay, man. We got to send one to Vay. Ah damn, Vay. Jesus Christ. Nah, Vay, I love you. She said something got took. I don't know what homie did, but whatever it
Nah.
was, it's
I mean,
not forgivable.
I could tell you,
You
I could tell y'all what it is. What
oh
happened
shit.
was the officer was going into the female's dorm. It was a vacant room, and he was sleeping for 3 hours at a time on the shift. And falling asleep on duty is an automatic
Oh,
termination. So he got caught on video multiple times falling asleep for at the minimum 3 hours at a time.
yeah,
She
yeah,
gonna
that's
say stealing, fucking. That's why I say it's bad because you can't fall asleep on duty. You security. You can't be sleeping on duty. Anything can happen while you sleep. But it's
yeah, I mean,
not
yeah, you know what? You're
it's
right,
not
Vay. He was
nothing
still in time.
bad.
That is
It's
stealing. He
still in
was still
time.
in time. He was still in time.
It's still in time, but it's not even the fact of the still in time part. It's just the fact of you're at a school. You're at a school.
Oh,
You're at a
whoa,
dorm.
time out.
They
He was at a school. I mean,
yeah
the place don't matter, but he was at a school. Oh yeah, he's done.
yeah
He's done. He's
that's
done.
it's part of our school district. So
Yeah,
you're at
he's
a
done.
school. You're supposed to be watching over these kids, making sure nothing goes on. But
Yeah,
you're
he's done.
sleeping.
Yeah, he's done.
Luckily, there's 4 people on the shift, so he's not the only officer there. So the other 4 people are making sure everything's going how it's supposed to be going. But quote unquote, you supposed to be the lead officer, and you're asleep.
Yeah, he's done. Either way you look at it, he's finished. He's finito. Um, and don't get me wrong. I don't know what people go through or how much they working and what they doing that got them tired to feel like they got to sleep at work. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, Free. You don't know what somebody does when they're not around you. Only thing you care about is when you at work, you got a job to do. Some people are doing a lot of shit where they want to go out and party. They want to go and hang out, knowing they got to be to work the next day. Because not everybody who has that kind of job just goes home. Some people want to go hang out. What you do after work is your business. But if you know you got to be to work Friday morning at 6 a.m., you decide to take your ass out tonight and decide to go, I'm just going to be at the bar until 11, 12 o'clock, and you have to be to work 6 o'clock in the morning, it's not my fault that you're tired. Who the fuck told you to go out
Yep.
and be out that late?
Yep. Like I said, I've never missed work because of me being out partying or anything like that. 9 times out of 10, I was always at work. Like
Look,
people can literally set their clock based off of what I did because they knew Free was going to show up 30 minutes prior to it's time for him to be at work. Free was going to show up every day, and Free was going to get off when it's time for him to get off. They already knew he's going to be here 30 minutes early. He's going to be here every day that he's supposed to be at work. and he's gonna leave on time. They already knew it. I don't play no game. When it come to me going to work, I was at work, and I always get there 30 minutes early. They be like, "Dan, you ain't supposed to be here for another 30 minutes." I'm always early. I've always, anywhere I go, I'm gonna be there early. That's just
Yeah, in
me.
Miami, they sleep in the car with the AC on. Yeah, Diaz, there was an officer here in New York that got popped because of that shit. He got popped because of that shit. And I mean, literally in the car. And it's funny, Free, you just spoke about it, and I didn't think about it just till now. Sleeping in the car, and he had the window rolled up. I don't know if the AC was on, but yeah, he definitely got popped. And the crazy shit is, he didn't die, which that's amazing because usually they try to get officers up out of there. But I know he got in trouble for it because they was like, "Well, what was you doing before it happened?" Oh, you know, I
So we
had
just
dozed
gotta
off. You dozed off. Oh, you shit! You better off saying that you was on the. You better off saying you was on the phone and didn't see it coming. You dozed off. Oh shit. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, no.
uh,
And I
we just got
understand,
we
Free.
just got
I'm not making. I'm not
a
making
email
excuses for.
this morning.
I'm not making excuses for nobody. Free security or any type of job you do, hospitals, EMTs, all these tough jobs. I understand people need sleep. I understand it's not against the law to get sleep, but there's a time and place for it. It's time and place.
No, that body cam wouldn't have told on them. Those body cams, you don't turn them on until you're approaching an individual. They don't. Those body cams don't run 24/7.
When
Now
he
they
got,
do
when he
have
got,
standby.
yeah, but when the officer
They do
got
have
hit,
standby.
when they got hit, they couldn't even see the dude on there because the dude didn't come where you could see him. He came from the side. The officer never saw him, but luckily he survived it because he shot him in the neck. Now he could have easily died from that, and thank God he survived. But there was consequences because he gonna sit there and say, "I fell asleep." You better off saying you was on the phone.
Yeah,
Shit.
those body cams only see like 150 ratio, or 150 degrees, I should say. They only see like 150 degrees. So if a person come up on your back shoulder, you sit in the car. If you sit in the car, your body cam only sees out this way. But if a person comes up from your back shoulder, the body cam is never going to see that person unless they run around in front of the car. But if they run back the way they came, the body cam will never pick up on them.
Yeah, it's yeah, I understand that all these jobs you do. I understand because I've been at work sometime where I fell asleep. I've worked in a warehouse where I would dip off and go between the boxes. I'll go deep in the warehouse and I would get between those boxes, and I ain't gonna lie. And this is at the time when I first had my son, becoming a first time father. I wasn't getting no fucking sleep because I would have to wake up 2, 3 o'clock, and I had to be to work at this time. It was rough. So I ain't gonna lie, but I noticed that the jobs don't give a shit about that.
Now I have fallen asleep at work. It wasn't while I was doing security and thing like that. Um, like when I used to work as the system manager at Starbucks, I had to be at work at 5 o'clock in the morning. So what I would do, I would set up for everybody. Once all of the employees get there, I would go into the bathroom and go to sleep because the bathroom is only one person. Whoever goes in the bathroom, you lock the door behind you. Can't nobody else come in. So when people knock on the door, it wakes me up. I flush the toilet, act like I'm washing my hands and stuff like that, and then I come out, and then they be like, "Oh, okay, my bad." But I've done it, but I didn't do it to where I put anybody else at jeopardy. If I go to sleep, I'm not putting
Um,
nobody else's life at jeopardy.
people want a job until they don't want it anymore. Understand? And this is the reason why it's so hard for us to help out our kind because somebody will go out there, you'll go out your way, and people will beg you. People will harass you for an opportunity. They will harass you for a job, and then if you don't help them, the first thing they go is you ain't shit because you're in a position where you can help me get this job. Okay, I'm gonna help you get this job, but you can't think because we're friends and we're family that if you don't do something wrong, I'm not gonna write you up or cut you off. And even when you write them up and you do your job, they still mad at you. We family, we friends. I don't give a fuck. I got a job to do. Stupid.
Remember, I told you. Remember, I told you I used to do field work on the weekends, and we had got a new vice president for DC. I had got moved to vice president of human resource, but I would still do field work on the weekend. So every weekend, because I was doing it before he became vice president, I was doing it with the last guy that was the vice president. Me and him started this company together, and he already know because he worked with me at another company. He knows I always show up early. I clock in, and once I finish my shift, I edit my time myself. I have the capability of editing everybody's time. So I would edit my time and make sure that I put down that I got there at 11 o'clock. I left at 3 o'clock. So I get there at like 10 o'clock. I clocked in at like 10:30. Vice president gonna say, "Hey, friend, you at the site?" I'm like, "Yeah." Well, you ain't supposed to be there till 11 o'clock. I know. Well, you on the clock? I said I'm on the clock just so I don't forget. I edit my time every day. Oh, well,
Yeah.
you know you're not supposed to clock in until 11 o'clock. I know that. I edit my time every day. I've always done this. You can ask anybody. I've always done this. So he went back and said something to our commissioner, and Sterling was like, "Freeman always do that. His time is always straight. This is what he always do." I have no problem with what Freeman do because I know he's going to be there and I know his time is going to be straight. Leave Freeman alone. So he going to put in a email, I mean in a text message, I need to put somebody else at that site. I need Freeman to work somewhere else. I'm not working anywhere else. Oh, well, I'm the chief. You can't tell me where you're not working. So the commissioner was like, no, once again, leave Freeman alone. He does not answer to none of y'all. He only answers to me. That's his site. That's where he want to work at. He doesn't have to work the field if he doesn't want to. He choose to work at that site. Let him work that site. He was like, well, I got other officers that need hours or whatever. So I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna be cool. Go ahead and put him at the site. He put him at the
Oh,
site
I
for two
remember
weeks.
you telling me about this dude, man. I
He
remember
put
you
a
telling me
he
about
put him
him.
at the site for 2 weeks. The owner of the company that we was doing the security for, they called him and the owner of our company and said, I don't want nobody here but Freeman. Don't bring nobody else down here. I tried to tell him, he ain't want to listen to me. I said, this is my site. He don't want nobody else. I try to put other people there. They don't want nobody else. They only want me there.
What I never asked you, and I might have asked you this, but what was his? It seemed, what was his personal issue with you? Is out of everybody, why you?
He wants to be the boss. He didn't like the fact that I don't answer to him.
Ah,
So
there we have it.
everybody that was working in the field had to answer to him because he was the chief. Well,
So,
you're not my chief. I
if
have the same rank you got.
is it safe to say if he could, he would have tried to replace you, but he couldn't.
He he tried to, but he couldn't because I have the same rank as him. I like, dog, you are a vice president. I am a vice president. You're a vice president of operation. I'm a vice president of human resources. I actually I outrank you because you have to
Mm.
answer to human resources. If there's anything that I say that I need done at the site, you got to make it happen. So you actually answer to me. So he didn't like that.
Why? Why? What? But see, what I don't get is why wasn't none of that explained to him before he just came being Mister Bossy? Because obviously
It
he didn't.
was.
Obviously he didn't know that because he wouldn't have came at you like that if that
No,
was
no,
explained to him.
it was. He knew. He thought that he can still do what he wanted to do, and
Nah, you
it's
can't do
been
what you
told to
want
him.
to do.
It's been told to him multiple times. Freeman don't answer to none of y'all. So when we had the VP meeting, the commissioner said, "I'm gonna make it perfectly clear since people don't seem to understand. Freeman does not work for any of y'all. Freeman only answers to me and the owner. Those are the only two people Freeman answers to. Those are the only two people that can give Freeman directions. Nobody else can tell Freeman what to do. He doesn't have to report to any of y'all. He only has to report to me or the owner. Once they said that, he left me alone. But we like, dog, I
Yeah, but you
don't.
know what?
They don't
It
want
should have never.
nobody else here.
It should have never happened like that in the first place. And my thing is this, man. It's like, you getting off on the wrong foot. You just walking in here. Did you like and just think that you finna boss me around? Like,
See, at at the end of the day, like I said, at the end of the day, because I was the vice president of human resources, all of the stuff that he was doing was grounds for me to write him up. I should have
yeah,
wrote him up because you going according to what your superior told you. He already told you that's Freeman's site. Freeman is the only one that's working that site. They only want Freeman there. They don't want anybody else there. But he wanna, oh, but I got other officers that need hours. I like, cool. Put somebody else there. I got no problem. Who you gonna have so I can train them, show them what they need to do, and I will be there to show them what they need to do. And I showed them. I left. 2 weeks later, the owner called the owner of our company, the owner of that site called the owner of our company, called the commissioner of our company. Well, no, called the owner of our company and called the chief, which was the guy that wanted to put somebody else there. And then
uh,
he called me directly. He was like, Freeman. No, he called me first. He said, Freeman, you wasn't at the site? I was like, nah, they put somebody else there. But I only want you there. I said, well, you gotta let them know that because he wanted to put somebody else there. So he called the owner and he called the chief. He said, I don't want nobody else there. I only want Freeman. He's the only person I trust at my site. He's the only one that does the job the way I like it done. I don't want nobody else there. So they end up saying, hey, Freeman, you got to go back to the site. I said, I already knew that. He called me first. I told him he got to talk to y'all.
yeah, yeah.
I told him he got to talk to y'all. I already knew that. But yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, you get people like that think they can do things the way they want to do it, and they have to be brought back down to reality. No, this is not your company. Yes, you run the site. I mean, you run the state, or you run the city or whatever for our company, but you don't run the company.
No,
So you can't just make
no.
your own rules. You can't just do this. And this is the reason why we having an issue right now, and it all goes back to him. And everything's coming down on him. And that's his own fault because I told him not to do it. He didn't want to listen to me. He wanted to do it the way he wanted to do it.
Well, some
Now,
people don't. Some people don't
now
deserve.
it's coming down. It's coming
You,
down on him, and it's coming down on him bad,
they say
bad.
some
He's
people.
going to
Some
end
people
up having
deserve.
to pay a lot of money.
They say some people deserve an opportunity, and I go, no, they don't. Not everybody, because the problem is this: you keep giving everybody an opportunity to do something, and they take advantage. Some people only take jobs or they take certain positions so they can have authority over people, and I hate that shit because they let it go to their head. Like me, like I would never want to have a regular 9 to 5 job, and they make me like it's just not because I know who I am, but it's just I don't want that. Everybody just can't. That's why I don't blame Vicky for saying I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't like people like that. I don't blame her because you say something wrong to her.
Yeah,
I'm not one of those that you could pop shit to. Like we gonna fight right then and there, or we gonna fight right then and there.
yeah,
It's not gonna
yeah.
go
See,
well.
like he got it was a standard that we went by that he didn't follow, and I kept trying to tell him this is not how we do things. Well, I don't care. This I got to do this. I got to do that. I said, all right, this out of my hand. This is your call. I'm gonna stay out of it. Now it's coming down, and he's going to end up having to pay thousands of dollars out of his own pocket because he didn't follow. the rules that we had in place, and things got misplaced and things are missing, and it was under his watch, so he's going to end up having to pay. It was his call, it was under his watch, he's responsible for it, he's going to end up having to pay for it. And they kept asking me, they're like, Freeman, did you? I did everything I was supposed to do. Sterling got records of it. Chav got records of it. This person got records of it. Everything I was supposed to do, they got it. They're like, yeah, no, Freeman gave me this. Freeman gave me that. Freeman gave me this. All the other stuff is out there. So, and not falling back on me.
I tell you, boy, it'll be your own people that try to get you up out of here sometime, though. I swear. And it's sad.
That's why I see. That's the exact reason why I keep every text message. I keep, like, right now. If you go to my email, my work email, I got. Matter of fact, let me tell you how many emails I got just.
I know you got a busload of them shits probably. Good morning, y'all. Smash that like button coming in. Good morning, all y'all. What's going on, y'all? Hope we're not boring y'all this morning.
my my work email. My work email. I have 45,000 emails. 45,000 plus emails just from work.
45,000. God, dog, boy.
Just from work. I've never erased my text messages. I had this phone number since 2000. I want to say 2018. I think it was 2018. I got this phone number. I have text messages since the very first day I got this phone number, because with iPhones, when you change your phone over, everything moves over to your new phone. I got
Yeah,
phone. I got text messages from my wife the very first day that I got this phone. Every text message that I have ever gave my wife, every text message she has ever sent me, any text message I got from an officer or anything, is still in my phone. I've never erased none of them. I don't erase nothing. I keep everything because I never know when I need to go back and pull up what somebody sent me or what I sent somebody else.
yeah. You never know. You're right. You never know. Never
Hmm.
know. When you got to pull up some shit, and then people be like you can't go to court to prove something, but don't have no proof.
No, that's a one thing that we always say. You gotta keep a paper trail, and you gotta keep a records for yourself. That's why we do things the way we do it. We have them sign for certain things, and then we send an email. So that way we got a paper trail. They say, "Oh, I didn't get the email." Well, you signed for it. We got the paperwork
Yeah,
right here saying that, showing that you signed for it. So you can't say you didn't get it because you signed for it. You signed for something that you didn't receive. So we got a paper trail and we send an email. So the date of the email is the same date of you signing for it. So right after you sign it, we send you an email letting you know you just received such and such, and we have you signed it, and this is your email for your own records. So we got an email that matches up the paperwork that you signed for. And that's the reason why we do it the way we do it. So if somebody said, "Oh,
yeah,
I didn't get no email." Well, here go the paper. You signed it. You did this in person. Yeah, we might have sent you an email. Something might have happened to your computer. You might have had a power outage. You didn't get the email, but you signed this in person.
yeah, man. That's why anything I get as far as a text message, I don't care if it's Facebook, Instagram, anything on my YouTube. I keep receipts and shit, man. Keep receipts. Thomas,
What's
what's
going
up to
on,
my
TD?
BX brother?
That's
TD
I had to
Sports
do the
Talk.
I had to do the same thing with Thomas. I had to put him on emails and paperwork. And niggas like, man, Free, we're gonna do a show on Friday. All right, I need this in the email, and I need you to sign this paperwork because you don't be showing up on Friday like you say you're gonna. Like you say you're gonna show up.
Wow. That's
I got him
nasty
on
work.
paperwork. So if we never show up
That's
on
crazy.
Friday, it's Thomas' fault. It's not my fault. It's Thomas' fault. No,
That's
I'm
crazy.
joking. No.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Fight back, Thomas. Get off the
Nah,
road.
but yeah, y'all got. I mean, it with anything in life that dealing with stuff that you're receiving from somebody, always keep a paper trail. Always keep a paper trail. Cause niggas be like, oh, he never gave me this, or I never gave him that. Well, yes, you did. Here go the paperwork saying that you did give it to me, or that I did give it to you. He said, you going to the press conference later today?
Huh?
He said, are you going to the press conference later today?
What did he ask me? Oh, yeah, I'm going. I'm going. Right after I get off this live, I'm gonna sit back for a little bit. Because how these trains were set up, and I got to the media workout after 12, and that's fucking ridiculous because of how these trains are set up. I'm gonna be at the Barclays. Yeah, I'm getting there a
What's
decent
going
time
on,
because
Big
I'm not about to
Tex?
play with this. Big Tex, what up?
But yeah, no,
Yeah,
it just I that's why I was like, yeah, you gotta do it that way. So he like, yeah, I appreciate the advice. He said that's why I call you. I know you know how to run things. You know how things go. And I know if I'm ever in a jam or I ever got a question about something, I always come to you first because you do shit by the book. Yeah, that's the only way to cover yourself is do it by the book. You go by the book, they can't never say you did anything wrong. Well, this is what your post order say, or this is what your daggone
all
company
right, Thomas, I'll
policy
see you.
is. So I'm going according to
I'll,
that.
I'll see you. I'll see you. I think that's important. I don't think for some of us that was ever important to us on keeping receipts when we weren't thinking about it, and then when we put ourselves in position where we had no proof of
Hey,
what we were
matter of
saying
fact,
or what's up.
this how
So
my new Mercs. This is the type of jacket for my new Mercs. Is this? I don't know what type of material this is, but this is the type of jacket.
yo,
I have the logo right here.
I got the new Duck Zone white beater now. Just got here yesterday. So we gonna be we told you we on our BS this year, man. We getting it, man. We working
Do
on
you
some
got
we working
the extra padding in the chest area for the Hershey Kisses? And you know the Hershey Kisses. If somebody pour some water on you, just pop out. They be like, nigga, show me his damn breath.
y'all sit here and just entertain this shit. He said T Frida made me pull this forklift over.
You
No.
got somebody pour some water. I'm like, nigga, show me his breast. Man, you gotta put some extra cotton in that daggone wife beater, dog. Your, your Hershey Kisses popping through.
Hey D Love. Pay free no mind. This is regular shit. This dude, man. Thomas, man. This dude right here, B. Damn it. I should never even said nothing. I was just letting the fellas know in case they wanted a white beater. Never mind. God to the damn. Ain't nothing safe when D3 around, boy. Damn.
I got I got the new wife beater out. We go. The wife beater ain't gonna be the only thing that's out.
Yo, this
Oh
dude,
man.
man. Jesus, this guy.
They're like, man, I
Yo,
don't know if
man.
I was going to a daggone barbecue or if I was going to a goddamn wet t-shirt contest.
What the fuck?
You know, hey Thomas, you know Clarence be moving and that nigga be pouring in sweat. That daggone white beater get all wet. Daggone Hershey Kisses pop right through that joint. Like, come on, Clarence, you gotta change
Yo,
your shirt, dog.
free,
You
really?
gotta change your shirt. Clarence, I can't be at the barbecue looking at your daggone Hershey Kisses all day, dog. You gotta change your shirt, dog. Change your shirt, Clarence. That nigga, he was like, come on, y'all, let's take a picture. Nigga, what? Not till you change your shirt, dog. Not till you change your shirt. I'm not taking no picture. We looking like we in a goddamn P. Diddy photo and shit. No, change your goddamn shirt.
It's crazy, man. Yo, as soon as
God,
I said something, Thomas, about the white beater, he want to start lighting my ass up. It's crazy. I was just letting people know if they needed white beaters, we got them. And then here he go.
nigga, you know damn well, soon as the wife beater, soon as it get warm, you gonna have a wife beater on.
Of course, I'm wearing what I got on, Thomas. You don't see? I'm wearing what I got on. This is exactly how I'm looking when I come to the conference, man. I don't got no time to be trying to. Now, at the weigh-in tomorrow, I'm going to look a little different because it's my birthday. So, yeah, that's something. Yeah, the weigh-in. But other than that, today is regular shit. I go out tonight for my, have a couple drinks tonight. And that's going to be it. She said no T-shirts. Nah, hell no. No T-shirts. Even though it's a little warm today, but it ain't that damn warm.
Y'all see Clarence got the chain. Y'all see Clarence got the chain out. That nigga gonna be at the daggone press conference like.
Here this nigga go, man. Here he go. Here he go, man. Damn, boy, this dude right here, man.
No, but all jokes aside, what's at the bottom of the keychain? Because I saw like some little writing, like little gold writing. What's at the bottom of it?
Oh, so she just put the whole no Doug Zone thing, which I told her she didn't really need to do because it was already on there, but that's how she got it made. So I was just like, you know what? I wasn't gonna get mad at her. Like, yo, why you do that? Because I never knew she was doing it in the first place. Because Tiff is just a person. Tiff ass is just full of surprises. So a lot of times I gotta watch what I say.
It say no.
Yeah,
Doug Zone.
I gotta watch what I say around her. Not that it's a bad thing, but if I be like, I want a varsity jacket with no Doug Zone, she's the type that be like, because then she'll sit there that same day and go get all that shit made. I'm like, yo, stop doing that, man. But I can't get mad at her for it.
Yeah, Vicky do the same thing because I told her I was on I think I was on Instagram, and you know how they always pop up with different ads and stuff
A
like
lot of
that,
people.
and they popped
Nope.
up with a ad with Washington Commanders, and it was a Washington Commanders varsity jacket, and I was like, I'm gonna get that, and sure enough, let me show y'all. Sure enough, I think most of y'all seen me in the jacket before.
Nah, it wasn't a lot of people. It wasn't a lot of people, Thomas. Wasn't even close to being a lot of people. But
Sure enough,
yeah.
my wife pulled out a Washington Commanders
Oh wow!
varsity jacket. She bought this joint for me. I was like, she like, babe, this your birthday present. She got it for me last year. I'm like, birthday present. I'm like, okay. So I'm feeling. I'm like, oh, it's some clothes. I opened it up. I was like, ah, bad,
I like
bad.
that. I ain't gonna lie. I like that shit, and I'm not even a fan, but I like that. I like that shit. Nah, it wasn't a lot of people, Thomas. The fight me and we was just speaking about it earlier. Um, I'm expecting it to be a nice crowd. Might not be sold out,
Thomas.
but I expect it to be a nice crowd there. Maybe won't be that many people at the press conference. Well, if you would have came yesterday, you definitely would have been able to talk to Matias and Smith because there wasn't a lot of media. So you would have had a hell of a time yesterday. I kind of like it when it's like that because the problem is a lot of media act like they ain't never saw a lot of these fighters before. And some of these fighters y'all have seen before. And when it's time to ask questions, you got about 50 people, everybody glued to each other. That's why I be like, when they do that, I don't go run over there because I'm not having nobody knock me down or step on my foot. It don't be that serious to me. It really don't.
Hey, Thomas. I finally found the frame for the Joe Theismann jersey that you sent me. So when I move into my new spot, I'm not gonna have the green screen. I'm gonna put
Yeah, I could.
I'm gonna have three shelves. I'm gonna have three
Yeah.
shelves on both sides. One is gonna be for all of my football merchandise, and the other one is gonna have my the all of the championship belts for the boxing side.
Um,
So
I think
I'm gonna have.
Thomas, you know what? Do that today when you come. Talk to some people because credentials are still available. So I'm in there Saturday. I told Tiff, I was like, yeah, that's one of
I
my
just
birthday gifts.
I just ordered all five of actually all six of the championship belts because I ordered five championship belts, but the IBO came with it, and then I had to order the Ring Magazine belt separate. The Ring
What
Magazine
them
didn't
shits be
come with
like?
all of the other
What them shits
championship
be like? 300, 400?
for the five championship belts. It was a deal. You can get all five of them for 340. But for the Ring Magazine belt by itself, I think the Ring Magazine belt by itself was like 120. I think it was like 120 for the Ring Magazine belt by itself.
Yeah.
So when I move
Um,
into my new spot, I'm gonna have shelves. I'm not gonna have the green screen. I'm gonna have shelves, and I'm gonna have all my merchandise on the wall. So that's gonna be
I'm
my
trying
little
to.
podcasting section.
I just got to get a plaque and take all these like I went and got I went and got all this autographed yesterday, so I gotta put this up. It's like you got so many of these shits, you gotta put them up, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta find a plaque to put them up, and people be like, yo, you can sell that shit years from now. I'm like, I'm not selling that. I'm not selling none of this shit. All my gloves and autographs, I'm not selling none of this shit, bro. Crazy? Ain't none of this shit sellable. I'm not selling none of it.
Oh
Not
yeah,
one.
for everybody. When we was talking the other day, this is TD Sport. This is who we was talking about when we was talking about the
I
other
dropped
day.
his link too. I dropped his link. So if y'all see his link, I dropped this link. Y'all go subscribe to him.
This is TD Sport. This is the one that I said gave me the Joe Theismann jersey. He didn't ask for no money or none of that. He said he knew I was a Washington Commanders fan, and he sent me all that stuff for free. And me and Thomas at that time, I think Thomas only spoke to me maybe 4 or 5 times. I think he only spoke to me like
Yeah.
maybe 4 or 5 times. And he was like, "Hey, I know you're a Washington Commanders fan. I'm gonna give me your address. I'm gonna send you all that stuff." And he
You know
didn't
it's
charge
hard.
me
You
a
know how
dime
hard it
for
is
it.
to get people to do that? Go to Magna Media. They got the shit. What the hell? God damn it! They got the credentials out now. What the? Yo, bro, I don't like when they do that, bro. I don't like when they do that. Fuck. Let me hurry
I
up,
should
man.
put my credentials in.
I'm gonna send it
I
to
should
you.
put my credentials
I'll
in.
send it. I'll send it to you. I'm going
I
right
got my
now
I
as me
got
and
my
you talk.
I got my laptop right here too.
Yo, bro. I hate when they do that, bro.
He
Jesus
said it just
Christ.
came out.
Yes, it is.
I
Here
got
it
my
is right
laptop
here.
right here.
It sure is. It's right here.
Because if I get credentials, then I'm in New York. But if I ain't getting no credentials, man, I'm not going to New York and sitting outside.
Come on, man. Let's sit outside, man.
Nigga, I'm not. Nigga, I sit at either yours or Thomas' crib while y'all at the fight.
Mhm.
I sit at y'all crib and
Come
watch
on,
the
don't be
fight on.
like that, man. Come on outside, man.
I watch the fight on y'all TV. I cook for the ladies. I invite Tiff over to Thomas' crib or invite Thomas peoples over to your crib. I cook for all the ladies. We'll sit there and watch the fight. And then when y'all get back, y'all have a spread already laid out for y'all.
That's nasty work.
I'm not sitting my ass outside. You crazy as hell.
Yeah. Thanks, Thomas. I didn't even know that because we just asked them that yesterday, man. When that shit was gonna be out, they told us to hold on. They was working on it. Well, guess they worked on it long enough.
Yeah.
They just came out, right? Copy that. I ain't sending them shits to everybody neither, because you be sending them shits to everybody, then everybody get it and your ass don't. I learned about doing that. You be mad as hell. Everybody done got it. Media, broadcast media. Yeah, man, that should be crazy. Let me make sure I got everything right. What the hell? What the hell is Magna asking for? Please fill. What am I filling this? I don't even know what the hell this is. Thomas, I gotta ask you something. This shit says after you say click here to send it, submit it. What's this numbers? This 4XWQW8SR. What the fuck is that supposed to be? It's saying fill that. What are you filling
That's
that
your
with?
that's your crypto cash that Turkey sent you. Turkey sent you some crypto cash.
CryptoCast. This dude right here, boy.
He said that's the web thing. They just put it in there.
Yep. He said the web thing. I don't know what they want me to put in that shit though. I don't know what they want me to put in, Thomas. What they want me to do? Because they ain't never did this before. So I'm trying to figure out what they want me to do. They need to let people know what they're doing before doing it. What the fuck is that? I mean, I ain't never had to do that, so I don't know what am I supposed to put. It's to submit the form, but what did they telling you to fill it out, but what are you filling? You got to know what you're putting in there before filling it out. But they want your social security, shit, what they want. I don't know what they help. You should see a group of letters and above the box you have to put in. Up. Oh, okay. So, okay. Uh, oh no, I'm doing this wrong. Okay, well, doing this wrong. We're gonna do this right. Okay. Hope this This is not right, Thomas. We're gonna fight at the press. Okay, I got it. I got it. Uh, do you want me to send it to you? Free?
Yeah, I'm
Or you
waiting.
doing
Nigga, I got my laptop. I'm waiting on you.
it? Well, why you say it like? Because
Told you
I'm
I'm gonna
waiting
send
on
it to
you.
you. I said, okay. I said, okay, bet I got my laptop right here. He said, all right, bet I'm about to send it to you right now. Then you gonna say, do you want me to send it to nigga, what the hell?
All right, I got you. Hold on. Yeah, I got it. No, I'm gonna send it to him. It's easy. I send it to him. He ain't got to go through all that. I do this for free anyway, just like you do it for me. I ain't got no issue with it. I can't do it for everybody because, yeah, it should have came through your
But
IG.
I just got it. I just got it.
Okay.
Told you I'm on my laptop right now. Bingo. Uh, who do y'all use for media affiliation?
Who you with?
Who you with? Sound like the Bernie
Yo,
Mac. Who you
yo,
with?
Thomas, get your man, because I don't have time for him this morning. Get your man.
D Free Sports Talk. That's who I'm with.
Yes, sir. One and only. One and only. Yo, he be yo. You see that's how he gonna talk about who you with? Dude was crazy, man. I know we gonna wrap it up in a few.
I'm a reporter.
You ain't no damn reporter. You a cameraman.
I ain't no damn cameraman.
I'm not a reporter. I'm a cameraman. I ain't reporting a damn thing.
That's probably why you don't get no goddamn no credentials, because you keep saying you're a goddamn cameraman. We got enough goddamn cameramen.
oh, oh shit.
Tom, matter of fact, because Thomas always get credentials. Thomas, what do you put? You put reporter or cameraman?
I get
What do you
credentials. What the
put?
hell are you talking about?
Thomas always get credentials, so I need to put what Thomas put. He always
Man, you
get
crazy. I
credentials.
stay get only person I don't get credentials with is Top Rank. You crazy. I stay getting credentials. The hell you talking about? Just because one promotional company
See,
don't give me, that
told
don't
you.
mean I don't get
Thomas
it.
put Thomas. See, I'm going with Thomas. Thomas put reporter. I told you.
You could go with
Put
him, but guess
reporter.
what? I get more credentials than any of these other guys.
Bet it's been sent.
Yeah, that's Magna Media. So it don't even matter what you put. That don't mean you gonna get it. Because they move different. It's a slim chance
I put I put
that you'll get it.
I put I put cameraman and I put reporter, and I didn't. I mean, I put cameraman last time. They didn't give me shit.
He said I put Kevin last time they didn't give me shit.
They didn't give me a damn thing. All right, it's been submitted. So I see what happens. If they say your credentials have been accepted and they give me passes to everything, I will be in New York City. and they say New York City.
Yeah, we gotta see what happens on that. We'll see what happens on that, baby. It's a lot that comes with it, but it's all right. Yeah,
Hey,
that's
but
hot. Yeah.
Clarence,
What up?
hey Clarence, I know you ain't got no driver's license, but I'm gonna need you to meet me at the Delaware Bridge because I don't like driving over that.
The devil's a lie. I can't help. The devil's a goddamn lie.
I don't need you to drive. I just need somebody to be in the car with me.
Nah.
Get my mind over. Actually, no. What I do now, I go around. I go through Philly. I don't go over that goddamn bridge no more. I said I ain't got no problem with it being an extra 45 minutes. I'm not going over that damn bridge. I go all the way around through Philly and hit the New Jersey Turnpike on the other side. I come out on I think exit 7. Yeah, I think I come out on exit 7.
Did they even start working on that other bridge again?
I don't know. I ain't going across it. I mean, I'm quite sure they probably have started working on it, but I ain't going across it. I don't care if they worked on it or not. Unless it's a flat bridge or where they open up the draw, they make it a drawbridge where they open it up. If it's a bridge that goes up in the air, no sir. No sir.
She should deserve. So you ain't fucking with
I'm
it.
scared of heights, dog. Nah. I don't know what happened when it came about, but I used to go over the Delaware Bridge with no problem. But now my motherfucking legs start shaking, my hands start getting sweaty. I'm like, oh shit. And I be driving slow as hell. I be right behind a tractor trailer driving slow as shit. I be like, and I be just staring directly at the tractor trailer. I don't look to the right or the left. People be talking to me. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing to me.
He
Cause
said,
I
"Shut
be
the fuck
driving
up."
slow. Soon as we start going down, then I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with going down, but we going up. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Don't say shit to me. Let me get across this goddamn bridge. Once I get across this bridge, then y'all can talk to me. But I'm trying to tell you, you getting close to the rail. Shut the fuck up. Don't tell me nothing about close to no damn
Yo,
rail or nothing.
free, you a menace. Hey, yo, and people be getting like
Dog,
that when they get dead tight. Like, yo, didn't I just tell you to shut up, bro? Why are you still talking to me?
I'm scared to death of heights. Like I said, I used to go across the Delaware Bridge with no problem. I remember one time, the the very first time I ever drove across the Delaware Bridge, I was doing probably about 90 miles per hour. Me and my cousin was driving. My cousin drove the first half. We got to the Delaware Bridge. He said, all right, now you're going to drive the second half. So we stopped at the little rest stop, and then we got in. It was like 10 miles before you get to the Delaware Bridge. I got in the driver's seat. I started driving. We got to the bridge. I'm going. My cousin, we had just got finished smoking. My cousin was in the passenger seat, sleep. That nigga woke up. He said, nigga, what you trying to do? Fly off this bitch? He said, you balling. I said, no, I'm just trying to hurry up and get back to DC, dog. I'm just trying to hurry up and get back to DC. That nigga woke up holding everything. That nigga like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? You trying to fly? I'm like, no, I'm just trying to get back to DC. I was doing like 90 across that bitch. I was going in and out of traffic and everything.
Yeah. I know we talk about getting the fear over stuff, but it's easier said than done. Like Tiff, I told y'all, if y'all don't know, Tiff don't do rides. There will not be no roller coasters for her. There will be no her getting on no helicopter. It just won't be certain shit Tiff ain't doing. That bungee jumping, mountain climbing, whatever the you want to call it,
Oh,
it ain't happening with her.
no, hold on. Now that right there, bungee jumping. I never been into bungee. I said, dog, you is not gonna stick no goddamn rubber band to the back of my body and tell me jump. No, sir, I'm not doing that. I'm like, dog, it's not a rubber band, nigga. Would you tell me what it is? It's a band and it's rubber. That's a rubber band. You're not putting me on no rubber band. Just walk. Nigga, you act like I'm on a goddamn pirate ship. Talking about just walk the plank. No, sir, I'm not doing that. My daggone uncle went off the joint. He went off the little 50-foot one, and then he went off the 100-foot one because they got him down at Myrtle Beach, and they closed it now. But the one in Myrtle Beach, they had a 50-foot one, and then they had a 100-foot one. And from my understanding, they closed it because somebody went off that bitch, and the motherfucker wasn't secure, and they continued hitting the ground, and the cord went back, but their body kept going down, and they smacked that damn ground. And I said, see, I told you. That's the reason why I would never do that shit. I gotta trust that you know what you're doing when you put me in this harness and everything is secure. No, I'm not doing that. That's why you couldn't get me to jump. That's why I wasn't an airborne ranger. I'm not jumping out no goddamn plane and expecting this parachute to open up. What if this nigga was drunk the night before and this motherfucker parachute didn't open? I don't know who put this damn parachute in this damn book bag.
Yeah, I just wrote to them because I did another application where I just did it over. So I told them if they see two applications from me, hopefully they'll see it that disregard the first one. So yeah.
No, the only thing that I would do about far as skydiving, I will go to the little building that they put you in front of that damn fan and let you just hold your hands out. That's about the closest I'm gonna get to skydiving.
Okay.
Not,
Tiff
I'm
ain't
not
doing
doing
none of
that.
that shit. Tiff ain't trying to hear none of that. She ain't with it.
That's about the closest I'm gonna get to skydiving. I go do that. I go get go in the little building because they got one right over around the corner from where I live at now. You get in that
Tiff ain't
joint, and
trying to hear.
just sitting there. No, I do that,
Tiff,
but the
oh,
jump out of a plane, nigga.
I'm not jumping.
I don't even. I've been on many plane rides. I get scared every time the plane take off, and you expect for them to open the door and tell me to jump.
Let me tell you something.
So that's too much like suicide. Those people that skydive, those are the same people that will go to the top of the Empire State Building and jump off
Man,
to take
man,
their own life. They don't. Those are the type
man,
of people that do that. Dog,
man.
I'm too scared to even go to the top of the building, so
Let
I
me
would
tell you
never
something.
jump from the top
I
of a
hate to
building.
bring this. I hate to bring this up. So I don't know if anybody ever seen the video of 9/11 where this dude, you could tell he was a rock climber. He climbed mountains. He did all that. I didn't realize this the whole time until I watched it back in December that this dude was coming down the building. He came out the window, but you could tell by how he was coming down. I was like, yeah, this dude he's climbed mountains and rocks before. He's experienced. And the people in the building and the people that's outside that made it out that's watching, they like, yo, they were more focused on him than the building burning. Like, yo, this fucking dude he's climbing down it. Now, he probably would have made it, but what got him is that the building collapsed. But even with that being said, there's no telling if he'd have made it all the way down because I forgot he came from the 100 and something floor, maybe the 80 or something floor. Either way you look at it, it'd have been a no-go.
Yeah,
It'd have
but
been a no-go.
like I said, I'm too scared to even go to the top of the building and go on the roof. Like when I go to my wife's job for the fireworks and we go on the roof, I don't stand nowhere near the rail. I be telling them, and there's a gate right there. There's a little rail up there that's like maybe probably about 5 or 6 feet away from the edge. And when my grandkids go to the rail, I'm like, hey, back up. Y'all too close. She be like, it's a
Yeah.
rail right there. I said, that's not gonna tell me that the damn rail is secure. What if one of them fucking bars come loose and they ass go
Yeah.
flying over the edge? No, back the fuck up. She like, you always nervous. I said, I'm scared of heights. I don't like being up this bitch. That's why I stand all the way back here by the front door. So if anything seems a little shaky, I'm running my ass back in the building.
Yeah. Yeah, it's man. Look, It's
I could
certain things
never.
I'm just not. It's certain things I'm not doing. I don't care. You can try to convince me. It's fun. Don't knock it till you try it. I don't want to hear that shit. Just because you obsessed with doing it, don't talk me into doing that shit. Everything ain't for everybody.
Like they said, never say never. But I can tell you, I will never
Man,
go to the top
I'm
of the
gonna tell
building
you
and
never.
just jump off. I can
There's
tell
certain
you that
things I can't say
I will
never.
never.
There's certain things I
I
can't say never because I ain't never doing it. I'm never gonna stoop
no,
that low to do it, and I'm not finna prove to you. Nah, I'm not doing it.
no. I
Nah,
can
I ain't
honestly
going. Nah,
say
I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. Hell no. I'm not. It's certain shit. Like I said, it's certain shit you can't get Tiff to do. Certain things Tiff is not doing. You're not putting her on the roller coaster. You just not doing none of that shit. You can't talk to her about it. No type of ride. She not doing it. It ain't about the. It ain't about to happen. You trying to talk, and that's why I be telling her, oh, I could never go to a carnival with you because it wouldn't make any sense. What the fuck are we gonna go for? You gonna watch me get on the ride while you stay down? Like, nah. So that's out. Make no sense to do
no.
that.
I remember. I let my cousins talk me into getting on the Superman at Six Flags.
Boy.
Man, I'm dog. I lied to you not. I'm on the ride. You know they put the little seatbelt on you and they put the little bar down. I'm
Yeah.
on the motherfucker. I'm up under the bar holding on like this. I'm like, dog, please do not let this bitch go. Do not let this bitch
He
go.
said, no, that dude.
On this joint holding on like that. And I got my eyes closed. They like, we at the top. I open my eyes. I said, no, the fuck we not. We still going up. They
Yeah.
laughing like shit. That motherfucker went down. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my
Oh my God.
God. I was on that joint like a little girl. I was holding on that joint like this. I had my arm up under the rail and I'm holding on like this. I said, I am not coming out of this damn seat. Dog, I held on
Salute,
so
Monkey
tight.
Dan. Yeah,
I held
it's
on
certain things I'm just
so
not.
tight.
I'm gonna keep it real. It's just certain shit that I'm not doing because you know what I mean. It's just you know what I mean. It is what it is. Certain shit that I told Tip. I said it's gonna be a lot of shit as a married couple that me and you are never gonna get to do. Cause I don't. I just
Dog,
don't.
I
Me
held
like
on that
I
motherfucker
so
rubber so
back
damn
in
tight.
2014. Back in 2014, I had moved back to New York, and I needed to get a job, and I was like, "Fuck, what am I gonna do?" So for the summer, I was working with the kids. No, working with the kids in the projects for the summer. You got to go on summer trips with them. You got to feed them when they come to the community center. Cool. The great thing about it was going on a trip knowing that you didn't pay for it, that it was taken care of by the city. So they said we going to Great Adventures. So other co-worker, this female, we go together. I'm not really thinking about getting on the rides. I'm just making sure that the kids go out there, have them a great time. She comes to me, she's like, yo, come on, Clarence, you got to get on the ride. I said, the hell if I am. She was like, no, we allowed to get on the rides. We're not just here to watch them. And I'm like, yeah, I hear that. I'm not getting on the ride though. I'm Gucci. And they had this ride in Great Adventures called the Green Lantern. And
Yeah.
this ride, how this ride is, let me explain to y'all, in case y'all asses ain't never been on it. This ain't a ride you sit down in. I get in the ride thinking I'm going to sit down and you standing up, and the only thing they doing is put what you call it down on you. And so I'm like, all right, I've never seen this shit before. So I'm like, hold on, hold on. Where can I sit down? This ain't a sit down ride. You got to stand up and just lean back. Now she's super excited about it. I'm not liking how this shit is going, free, because I already see this shit going left. So you know how all the rides start off slow. I'm like you. My eyes is closed before we can even get to the top. And I know we getting to the top because I can feel more of the air. The higher we get, I'm feeling the air. And I hear somebody in the back like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, we're about to go down. I just so happened to look, and that shit went whoosh. I said, oh, get me the fuck off this ride. Get the fuck off this ride. I'm screaming at the top, get me the fuck off this ride. And she's like, yo, she's over there dying. I said, stop this shit. This shit ain't funny. Stop this fucking ride,
No,
man. I was going
I
crazy.
no. When I said I held on so tight, have you ever held on to something so tight that
Yes,
when
sir.
you let go, your body is in a Charlie horse? Like my legs and my arms was stuck. I couldn't move for about a good 2 minutes. They were like, "The ride is over." I said, "I know, but I can't move my legs. My
I
shit,
got
I
a,
got Charlie horses. I can't move.
I got a better
I
one
can't.
for you.
No, I had a that shit
I
hurt.
pulled. The girl got mad at me. You ain't gonna believe what I did. I was reaching and accidentally pulled her wig. Like she had a wig on. I didn't know she had it. I always thought it was her fucking hair. I pulled that shit. I didn't mean to. I was reaching. Because that shit scared the hell out of me. By the time we got off that shit, she wasn't even too much mad that I did it, but
That
she was
sound
really
like
laughing. I was like, yo, fuck that. I said, look, baby
that
girl.
sound like the ride. That sound like the ride at Kings Dominion. It's not. It's not. It's similar to that. It's a standard ride. It's called the Shockwave.
I know D Love.
That
I didn't
mother
mean to, D Love. I didn't mean to pull her
dog.
hair off, but I was scared as shit on that ride. I ain't gonna hold you. That Green Lantern, if you ain't never, I think it still exists. This was back in 2014. So I don't know. I don't know if it still exists now. That was 2014. If it does,
No, that
I
sound like the.
advise you don't get on that shit. You didn't
No,
get
that sound
hands.
like the
You know what?
Shockwave.
If that would have been my wife, Marky Dan, she would have put hands on me for that one. But Shorty had
No,
liked
that sound.
me. She liked me. That's the only reason why she asked me to get on the ride. And she knew I would. She knew she can get me on there, thinking she could bag me, but it never happened. But if that would have been Tiff, my wife, yeah, shit would have got nasty. She definitely would have popped on me, but it would have never been Tiff because Tiff don't do rides. So thank God.
No, that that shit sound like the Shockwave at Kings Dominion. But the difference between the Shockwave at Kings Dominion, it starts off fast. Like the Shockwave, you stand up, they put the little harness down on your shoulders, they strap you in
Yeah.
around your waist, and you're standing. And that
This
motherfucker go from
stupid.
0 to 60. It go from 0 to 60 in 1 second. That
D
motherfucker
Love,
say,
hold on.
and that motherfucker take off. I'm like, oh shit!
D Love said,
God!
hold on. D Love said, you go up like Janet Jackson and come down like Freddie Jackson. No, not Freddie Jackson. Not Freddie Jackson. God damn. God damn. Not Freddie Jackson. Jesus.
The only ride that I like at Six Flags, I can get on multiple times. It doesn't matter how many times I go to Six Flags. That's the favorite ride I like to get on. It's called the Joker, where you're laying down. You're sitting up. You're in a seat and you're sitting up. And they put the harness on you. They put the little seat. All of a sudden, as the ride get ready to get started, your seat go from sitting like this till you're laying down, looking directly at the
Yeah,
ground,
I'm not with
and
none of
that
that.
motherfucker take off. But it doesn't go up high, but it does do some loops. It do some loops and
But,
stuff.
but,
But
but,
that's the only ride that I can get. I will get on that joint multiple times. That
but
shit
I
fun
tell
as
you
hell.
what, they're gonna start suing. They're gonna start suing some of these carnivals, man. Because lately, people been falling out the shit. The rides don't stop. They got to get some of the people to help stop the ride. I'm like, what kind of damn shit y'all running?
That's why I
Some of
don't
these,
get
some
on
of these,
rides. That's why I don't get on rides at carnivals. I get on rides at amusement parks, but I don't get on rides at carnivals. Hell
these shits
no.
be
No.
like. I remember it was one Ferris wheel where people were falling out the shit. I'm saying now, once you fall out of Ferris wheel, that's quiet. It's over for you. It ain't no, you got broken bones. You're out of here.
Yeah, I don't get on no rides at carnivals. I get on rides at amusement park. But like I said, the Joker, I get on that joint every time I go to
I
Six
don't
Flags.
know,
That's
but
the
I ain't gonna hold you though.
first ride I go to is the
Tiff gonna
Joker.
be mad at
That's what,
me. Tiff might be mad at me this summer. Cause there's gonna be a day she gonna call me and my ass gonna be in Coney Island on the damn ride. And she gonna be like, who the hell you there with? I ain't with nobody. But listen, I got to enjoy life. Fuck that shit. I'd rather go dolo than to have you come with me and then you got to be standing there watching me on the ride. If you ain't gonna get on, it wouldn't make any damn sense. But I ain't really into carnivals like that, like I used to be. I'm gonna keep it 100. When I started having kids, then I would do it for them. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't too much care about carnivals like that. See, people still keep. Yeah, well, you know what? Sometimes, D-Love, people think that shit can't happen to them. That's the problem. Some people are really thinking that nothing can happen to them. So when they put themselves in those predicaments, in those situations, they really be thinking nothing can happen to them. Oh, that happened in California. I live in Jersey. I'm not worrying about that happening. It don't matter
Yeah.
what state you in. If some shit fucked up and it happens, it's gonna happen. Whatever
Yeah, that's
state you
why
live in, don't save you. Shit, it's
that's
gonna
why I said
happen.
I
It's
would
gonna happen.
the little carnivals come out. The only thing it's two rides I get on at a carnival, and that's because they don't go up high. If something happens, not nothing. I mean, nothing major is gonna happen. You probably get a little injured or whatever, but it ain't gonna be nothing major. It's a little joint that spins around and it goes up like at an angle, and you spinning around. I get on that, yeah, but and it's another ride that I get on. It goes back and forth. It doesn't go that high in the air. But any of those like Ferris wheels or things like that, the damn helicopters where you sitting in like a little swing and that bitch
Wow.
spins around, I'm not getting in none of them
Yo, you know
bitches.
what?
No, sir.
So when we were younger, right? A favorite thing for my pops to do, me, mom, Dukes, God rest her soul, we get together. We all go to Rod Playland, right? Rod Playland was the shit for us. We loved it. Um, and that was, I mean, at that time you didn't really hear too much about shit being destroyed. I don't know, but that was our favorite thing. Before we even got introduced to Great Adventures, we was it was Rod Playland, and it was was it Dorney Park, it was Hershey Park. It was so much shit we used to go to, man. Like these kids today don't be knowing what they missing. These kids today, man, I ain't gonna hold you though. I ain't gonna hold you. They got to get these
Yeah, no, these
programs.
kids.
They got to get these programs back where they can get these kids to go to some of these. Some of these kids can't even tell you what these places look like.
Yeah,
Can't even
a
tell.
lot of these kids, a lot of these kids don't they. I mean, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of them, but
Yeah,
um, these kids nowadays they take the fun out of having fun because
yeah,
like if you go back and look at some of the old videos from the 80s and the early 90s where they used to have block parties, they used to have cookouts and things like that, you very seldom see any of that anymore because
you rarely see it. And if a kid did been there, yeah, my mom took me there when I was about 5. I'm like, damn, you 14. She ain't took you nowhere since. Jesus, So some of the parents, y'all gotta get your shit together, man. And then you got some of these kids, they get so. Some of them, I ain't gonna lie, some of them get to a point where it's like, you know what, my mother ain't gonna take me there. Why don't we all just get together, put our money together, and let's all go together? But those kids that's doing that are the ones who's actually going out to have fun with no violence versus a child or two who's just going to look for a problem. You should never go to a carnival looking for a problem. Like, don't get me wrong, shit happens, but you should never have to go looking for a problem. It's like that video with that man beating on that woman. I think it was a couples, and they was at Disneyland. I said, "Come on, man, we at Disneyland, bruh. We at Disneyland. Like, y'all can't be Negroes everywhere y'all go. Jesus, can we all take a break from being a Negro one day? Like, who wants to go to Disney World and be fighting? Like, it's crazy. Like, yo, man, I don't understand it. There's some of y'all expect the kids, oh, these kids is crazy, but shit, y'all ain't no better. Y'all ain't even acting like your shoe size. You acting like the same size as the t-shirts that you wear. Like, Jesus. Oh man, what time is it?
I agree. I agree.
Like,
I
that's all I'm
agree.
saying, Free. You ain't got to be a Negro everywhere you go. Just relax.
Right.
Like, just
Hey,
relax. Damn it. You got to pick your grandchildren up or pick your child up and run with
but
them Move your wife out the way because a big brawling broke out. Like, come on, bro. Like, stop it.
About to make me some breakfast.
In 2026, let's do ourselves a favor. Let's not be Negroes for the whole year. Let's just pick a day or let's have some days or some time to ourselves where we can actually have fun. If some of y'all know the definition of that, because I'm starting to really think that y'all don't know the definition of. Because I told y'all idea of having fun is getting high and tearing shit up. That's your
About to make
idea of
me
having
some
fun.
fried potatoes. About to make me some fried potatoes.
What you about to
Fried
make?
potatoes.
Exposing
Fried
people, kids to violence. Yeah, exposing people, kids to violence. Yeah, self-control. Self-control, man. That's all. That's all we ask for. Remember, I told you, replaced. Everything in this world is replaced.
I'm about to make some fried potatoes, eggs, and andouille
Okay, free.
sausage.
I see you free. I see you free. I ain't mad at you. Go ahead and do your thing, free.
Yeah. I gotta eat. It's cold that I ain't eat.
I know I ain't gonna be able to charge nothing when I get to here. That's why I'm keeping my other phone charged. I don't even give a shit if this go dead. It can go dead.
Oh, that's right. What time the press conference start?
They want us there by 12. I'm gonna get there a decent time. It starts 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay, okay.
But you know, I have to get on the train to go across the Brooklyn Bridge to get to the shit. You can't depend on the trains here. That's why I said about 10:30. I'm walking out the door.
Oh, okay.
You can't trust these trains. And my thing is this: if you somewhere late, if you getting somewhere late, it's your fault. I always tell people that it's your fault, even though it might not be your fault. It could really be the train's fault. But I'll take my chances and be like, nah, fuck that. Getting out of here. And it's not that
Right.
cold outside. So we gotta wait by that gate. I'm not really tripping because it's not really freezing the day where you like, oh my God, it's too cold to wait. I had to take the 6 to the 4 and 5. Yo, yesterday, you know what I had to go through to get just to the media workout? But it was kind of my fault because I should have stayed on one train. But because that one train was going local when it was supposed to be going express, I was thinking, okay, what I did yesterday to get there, I'll never do that again. That shit is ridiculous. But I still got there in time because neither one of the fighters was there. A couple minutes after I got there, Smith walked in. And then when he finished his workout, Matthias walked in, so the train leaves you right to next to the book. I know I'm going to get on the D train because it go express. Because that B train go local. I don't feel like dealing with no local. When I got somewhere, unless I'm killing time, I don't mind catching a local train coming back if I feel like it. But I won't be taking it going. Because when I'm trying
So
to get
what?
somewhere, I need to get there. So I'm not wasting too
What?
much time.
Oh, come on, baby.
What you about to make, Free?
Uh, uh, fried potatoes, bacon, maybe some eggs.
Let me ask you something, Free. Is this the year we getting back to the cooking channel?
Yeah, but it won't be until probably like April because we're moving in March. So I want to wait
Yeah.
till we get to the new spot. I have more space and
Thank you, D Love.
I have more time to actually set up and do my shows the way I want to do my videos the way I want to do it.
Okay. Um. Yeah. I'm gonna charge my phone when I get there. I'm gonna end up turning this bitch off. Luckily, I got my backup. Got my backup phone. It's always good to have a backup phone. I'm telling you. That's how I'm getting a lot of my work done too. Cause I don't even go on my main phone. I be having my backup joint. Thank God for the backup joint. I just got to get it better when I'm doing my YouTube shorts. I want it to come out better than when it comes out. So I'm working on that.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not happy with my work, that's a problem. G5 Gabe, my Dallas brother. Fizzle.
What it do, G5?
G5 Gabe.
What it do, Fizzle?
Fizzle.
Fizzle, my fizzle.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell is my
The,
secret?
the one and only Fizzle. Oh shit. I'm here tearing up the list and
Hey,
shit. Put this in.
y'all
Yo,
gotta try. Y'all gotta try like my new seasoning. My new seasoning.
oh, Thomas, what time you leaving?
Chef blend.
What time you leaving, Thomas? You probably ain't leaving yet. Been around, been moving around. Yeah, I hear you. I'm getting ready to do the same shit. You leaving at 11? Why you pick 11? Man, Thomas, knock it off, man. You might want to leave before that, Thomas. I ain't gonna hold you, big bro.
You know
These,
Thomas
tra-
like being fashionably late.
these trains is funny, man. I swear, because yesterday I thought it was just me, and then I'm like, damn, all these trains, we have to be there at 12. Yeah, but you know, I'm just talking about as far as standing online, because you know, it ain't gonna be a lot of media, but it's gonna be, you know, a couple people. Because a lot of people who didn't show up yesterday probably gonna show up today, and whoever don't show up today will show up for the weigh-in. Everybody love catching the weigh-in. Oh, you in the city? Well, oh yeah. Take about 40 minutes. Oh yeah, all right. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Damn, Thomas, I keep forgetting you're downtown already. You're not in the Bronx now. You work down. Yeah, okay. Now I see why you said that. All right, it makes sense. It makes sense. So I think the 6 to Union Square. Yeah. Nah, you not far. You good. You Gucci. You Gucci. My man Thomas be getting that paper free.
Yeah, I know. I see. That's
You
why
know.
he keep telling us money ain't an option. I'm like, don't
Do you
don't
know
don't keep
this? Do you
rubbing it in
know
my
that this?
damn face.
Do you know
Don't
this
keep
man got
rubbing.
a TD? Do you know he got a TD Sports Talk sports store?
That nigga got a TV Sports Talk, Sports Tour, TV channel, and newscast.
He got a radio station where I'd be like, damn man, can I come up there? He ain't invite me up there yet. I'm still waiting on it. Like, damn, I can't come up there and talk, show off my merch, something. People be like, yeah. I'm like, where you coming from, homie? Yeah, you know, I'm just coming from Thomas sports store. Thomas who? You know TD Sports, man. I said, what? Yeah, man, he got a sports store down here, man. I said, Thomas ain't never told me that. I talk to that man every damn day, man. You kidding
I
me?
mean, that's just like G5 didn't tell me he had his own daggone store out here in my neighborhood. I had to move
Oh yeah,
over here
he
to
definitely
see
didn't
his
tell you that.
store.
He definitely held out on that one. You five, you wrong that five. You held out. You didn't think we was gonna find out about it, five, huh? You tried to be y'all think y'all be slick. Y'all think y'all be slick, and then when we find stuff out, y'all be trying to deny it. Nah, man, that ain't mine. That's my homie's store. Nope. You are caught red-handed. That's okay. I'm going to G5 store. First
That's
chance
all
I
right.
get. I know he got one in Texas.
That's
He
all right.
probably got
I
one in
got.
Florida and Alabama.
I'm putting cases out on all you motherfuckers.
Ah! Shoot program. Yo, man, I want to watch that shit today. I swear I'm about to come home and watch that shit today. I'm going to watch that shit today. I'm in the mood for some damn training day. He said, you'll never see a day of light. Who the That's like Denzel went
You
bonkers.
motherfuckers will be in Pelican Bay. fucking with me.
Hey, when he did that part, I was like, oh my God. He said, yeah, walk away because I'm
All
burning this motherfucker down.
all that stuff, but when he did that part, all that was ad lib. That wasn't even a
Yeah,
part of the movie.
I found that out when the dude told the story about it. And he was like, nah. So the dude was like, what? That wasn't in the script. He said, no. He just bust out with that. We all was amazed by it. And even some of the bloods that was there, because the real homies was like, yo, he's gone right now. He just I said, yo, but when you get around people like him and Samuel L. Jackson, and when you get around people that's been doing this for some years, man, look, sometimes you don't need like somebody, like I told you, I said the other day, somebody could throw a script at you. Yeah, but that don't mean I'm doing. Nah, that's something I wouldn't say. Some people are in that position where they could say, nah, I'm not saying that shit. But I do got something I would say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That Denzel, man. Shouts to him, man. I got a couple of more minutes. I'm gonna wait to 10:30. That'll be 3 hours. Oh, yeah, but Free, I'm glad you mentioned that earlier about how all that works, with the tool. But we could tell people that 1,000 times and they'll think just because they're on live and this and that no, man, that's just not how it works.
It's from the video.
So, if anybody's thinking that, yeah, it takes a lot, lad. It takes a lot. Hard work and dedication. So that's why if you see somebody walk away and they go, "Oh, it ain't worth it." You try to figure out, why is it not worth it? Oh man, because it's taking too long. I ain't got the patience. If you ain't got the patience now, I don't know what to tell you. Everything doesn't happen overnight. 'Cause if it happened overnight, boy, we all would be where we need to be. But it is what it is. Um,
Yeah.
let me charge this up. I forgot I put the charger in the damn bag, and this shit is about to be finito.
Wife about to be mad. My wife about to be mad. I'm drinking her soda.
Shit about the what?
Said my wife gonna be mad. I'm drinking her soda. She loves this Dr Pepper strawberry cream. I put her on to this, and she
You will catch you. I will catch you. Go to set up my live. I'm doing something for work. All right, Thomas. All right, Thomas. I'll see you. I'll see you, bro. I'm getting ready to get out of here myself. That's why I'm moving around. I'm making sure I got all my stuff together because I don't like to forget anything. Got my portable charger in case I need it. 9 times out of 10, I never do need it, but you never know. Because once these guys leave, I don't follow them to their hotel. I ain't doing none of that. I just go ahead, get what I need to get, and get the hell out of there.
look at these two niggas. Look at these two niggas. Look.
What the hell? They waiting on you?
Yeah. Them niggas just be sitting there waiting for me to do stuff.
He
They,
said they sitting there waiting. They waiting patiently too. Like we know you over there doing something. Don't think we don't know.
they just sitting there waiting.
We just want our food. That's all. We just want our food.
They got food. They got food in the cage.
But they still want more.
No, they want
Or
me
they
to. They
waiting to
want me.
or they
They
waiting to
want me.
be walked.
They want. Yeah. They want me to take them out.
Oh, well, they're gonna have to wait till you ready.
What trouble? What?
Trouble. Trouble in my
I can tell you.
way.
I be trying to get this nigga to talk.
Shit, them dogs start talking, man. You better make money off them.
That nigga be looking at me like he ready to say something. I be like, what trouble? He just be looking at me.
You start talking, you gonna become a rich man. Yeah, you'll be a rich man. Uh, yeah, but free. I know you said next week it ain't no boxing. Yeah, so it's quiet next week.
Yeah, next week is gonna be.
I'm surprised they ain't got nothing set up for next week.
When is Clarissa Shields and Franchise Cruz gonna be fighting?
The 22nd of next month,
Oh, okay. So
Sunday.
that's the 22nd.
It's a Sunday.
Yeah, so that's the other fight card that will be going on right before the 31st. Because you got the 21st ain't nothing going on.
Not that I know of. I know the 24th. Oh no, that's this month. I know this month we got the Jermaine Franklin and the other dude fighting. I'll glance at that just because it ain't gonna be nothing else to glance on while we waiting for the
No,
Shakur and
Moses,
Chico.
that's gonna be a good fight because Moses is a upcoming heavyweight star. A lot of
Yeah,
people, bro,
his name is
they
starting
high
to
on
buzz.
Moses.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, and that's gonna be that ain't gonna be too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and watch it. Everybody, man, I ain't watching that. Fine, don't. Y'all just gonna be picking and choosing, and that's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna watch whatever I want to watch.
The only thing I'm not watching is this Saturday because I ain't paying $65. I would love to see, I would love to
Yo,
see Keith Cologne, but I ain't paying $65. I'm sorry, I can't do
tell you what,
it.
free. How about I just video chat you from the building?
Yeah, you can do that.
Video chat free from the building.
Put it on Instagram so
He
I can hear
said,
the sound.
they might fuck around, flag my ass. You don't show no fight for free. It'd be bad as hell at me.
Put it on Instagram so I can see it, so I can hear the sound.
Yo, you stupid so you can hear the sound. You a fool, free. You know that?
Right, sit right next to Thomas because I know Thomas will be like, yeah, Keith, get him, Keith, get him, Keith.
No, not the old get him Keith chant. Get him, Keith. Yeah, not the old get him, Keith.
Woo. Potatoes
Nah,
almost done.
when BVO saw T.O., that shit had us in the we was in the crowd crying. Oh my God, we was laughing. He saw T.O. and lost his mind.
I already knew that was going to happen whenever he see T.O.
He thought we wasn't gonna notice it. We caught it. Caught that shit. I said, look at him. I said, as soon as he see T.O., he gonna make his way over there. I said, watch his ass. He saw T.O. and it was over. I said, oh, well, there you go. There you have it. Now, BBO is funny, though, man. I enjoyed this company up here, him and Mrs. BBO. I enjoyed their company. Some good people. So I'm going to get him up here for this cookout. Prize, too, and his wife, real cool, real cool. Real cool set of people, man. I enjoyed all their company, man. Definitely looking forward to them coming back up north.
My man
Hey,
up north was the chef up north.
wait a minute. Vay said she wasn't going live today. She said she wasn't feeling too good. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I gotta check
PBO.
make sure Bay ain't got COVID. She been feeling a Lord,
Yeah, he
hey,
said make sure she ain't got COVID. You know what? I don't know what she do for a living, but it consists of her putting in a lot of hours, so which means she must be a lot around a lot of people. They sound to me like she got one of those hospital jobs.
man, yeah, she do. She's a nurse. She's the daggone.
BBO seen Tio and got pregnant. Yo, G5, you stupid. He seen Tio and got pregnant. God dog, not
They
pregnant.
they they is a nurse. She helped men every single night get through their day.
Lord, not get to their day free.
She comes out in her little nurse suit. Coming to the stage is Nurse Bay.
Damn, not Thursday. Damn.
They be like, coming to the stage is Nurse Bay. All you hear is woo.
When I'm saying that I got my boots on the
Look,
ground.
look, they're gonna bang right there. They're gonna bang right there laughing. Coming to the stage
Whoa, whoa, I
is
got my
Nurse
boots
Bay.
on the ground.
Woo! Don't stop, get it, get it. Don't stop, get it, get it.
When I'm fancy, when I'm fancy. Vay, you walking around with your boots on the ground? Nah, let me get up out of here, y'all. I hit that third hour. I appreciate y'all. Everybody, please have a safe day today. If I could try to go live in there, cause cause y'all can't hear me from my other joint. So if I can't go live, it'll just be a recording. Um, Going live when I get home today, that probably won't happen. Cause I'm gonna step out today, so I'm gonna just be real with y'all. That's not gonna happen. Friday, tomorrow, probably a better chance of y'all seeing me. It's my birthday, but at the same time, I don't even know if y'all get a live tomorrow afternoon, but you damn sure get one tomorrow morning. Please believe that. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for always being here. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. D Free, thank you for always taking the time to come up and just showing the support and everybody, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all continue to protect your peace, space, and surroundings. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.